Guess who's back? Back again. It's your boy, Pimp Slap POD here, Mike. I'm ready to get this Monday night football game rocking and rolling. We're going to start this countdown here. We've got the Las Vegas Raiders going on up to the Great Lakes Coast region here. It's chilly, it's cold, but they're going to be playing indoors. This Detroit Lions spot tonight should be a lot of fun. We got our boys backstage ready to rock and roll and give you guys the breakdown here. Before we bring them on, let me just kind of set the table, and we will hear the plays and see how we're going to get paid here. Again, appreciate everybody dropping in here. First and foremost, you guys know the situation. Please do us the favor. Get your plays in the chat. Let's hear what you guys are on. We'd love to talk about it collectively as a group. You guys know my feeling. We put our heads together. We cash, baby. Let's see what you guys have in that chat tonight. We'll get it rolling here. Shout out to all the early arrivers as well. Guys, make sure you like and retweet. I sent the Twitter piece out there that just kind of advertised the show kicking off with the YouTube link. Do us that favor. Get it out there. Please like, retweet it. Let's get this cash tonight together collectively. Make sure you like the video on YouTube as well. Let's go down the line here. Appreciate everybody dropping in early here. Jerry Jones said, did NO game total 227, now 219. I think he's talking about the New Orleans Pelicanos. Subhuman Gaucho says Lions by $1 million. Bet the Sky Lions money line over 41.5. Subhuman Gaucho says Pimp Slap these bookies. You know it, my guy. Wine Time Sports is up here in the house, ready to roll. Ian Charber, the real American. Razor Sharp Picks is going to come on tonight because it's part of the trade, but someone didn't show up for straps, so the trade has been vetoed. Oh, shoot. Did I drop the ball, Razor? Man, it's tough with everything that's going on here, but they're not going to cry a sob story. I'll send him the link. Maybe he'll bless us with a forgiveness opportunity, and I can make it up to him throughout this week. Onward we go here, though. We'll talk about this game real quick. We got the Vegas at Detroit spot tonight, Monday Night Football, 8:15 in Detroit. We've got 84% of the bets, 89% of the cash, moving that line from -4.5 to -6.5. The total, 49.5, 45% of the bets, 55% of the cash on the under. More or less a coin flip, but they have reacted accordingly and moved it down a couple of points as well. So as far as the teams are concerned, we've got the 3 and 4 Raiders, the 5 and 2 Lions coming off of a big disappointment on a prime time stage, looking to get themselves some redemption tonight. We will see how it plays out. No weather to speak of, given that it is, an indoor stadium, but lots of injuries, lots of questionables, still questionables. Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm expecting he's going to play tonight. Daniel Carlson, the kicker's questionable. I don't even know how your kicker gets questionable, but okay. Curtis Bolton's questionable at linebacker. Out is Austin Walter, running back. Devin Diablo out. Nate Hobbs, questionable. Britton Brown, running back out. That's just a bunch of backup injuries. And then if you look at the Lions side of things, Vide, he's looking questionable as well with a back injury. Nate Sudfeld, okay, whatever. Frank Ragnow, doubtful with a toe injury. Jason Kabita, the fullback, out with a knee injury. David Montgomery is the big one for the Lions. He's officially out tonight. That's going to open up opportunity for Jamari Gibbs. I know the boys will be talking about that. Benito Jones, the defensive end, questionable. Amon-Ra St. Brown, rumor is he's got the flu. Flu game for Amon-Ra St. Brown. We know that the flu game was held yesterday with Patrick Mahomes. We saw what that did to him. The flu is not what it used to be. It's not your mommy and daddy's flu now. There's all these variables and variants behind it, and it's bad. It hurts. It takes the gas out of the sails. They certainly struggle when it comes to the health and safety here. We've got the Lions coming in off of that bad loss to Baltimore, but previously kicking butt and taking names. On the other side of the house here, the Raiders in a similar spot, losing to the Chicago Bears, tough spot for them to be, but they're going to try to recover and rally as well. I'm going to bring the boys on here as we do some housekeeping. And, the first guy I'm going to bring on, you know him. He's known for the bombs he drops all over the place. I know he's got some big looks for us. I always enjoy spending time with this guy. We had a lot of fun in the baseball the other day there, talking a little bit about a spot that we both agreed on, and that cash fast. I'm hoping that we can do the same again. Let me bring on our guy, your favorite, Spenny, Penny Bomb. Spenny, how are you?
How we doing, Mikey? How we doing tonight, boys? I see everybody in the chat popping off. Got a bunch of plays going on in there. I'd love to see it. So let's get to it tonight. Let's get some money going. Got this happy sports equinox day to everybody because we got all 4 sports going tonight.
You guys, we couldn't ask for a couple of captains with more spots here. I know these guys love their props. They love their spots. I'm going to bring on our next guest as well so that we can get right into this thing. We're going to roll the sleeves up and we're going to get ready to kick some ass, and it's going to be that bookie's ass. So let me bring him on. I see him rolling his sleeves up as well. He does all kinds of things on YouTube. He's involved with all kinds of sports content. We do a show together for the early plays, the Pimp Slap on Wednesdays. We're going to bring this guy on. You guys know him, Earl Sports Bets. Nick. There he is, holding the D-Bags jersey there. How are you, Nick?
Doing good. We'll see how tonight goes. Hockey looking a little bit better than it was 5 minutes ago. A couple of the teams I bet on actually want tie-up games, so that's good. Yeah.
Well, that's important. That's important. Yeah. Let's kick right into it, boys. Here, I'm going to send a couple of copies out here for the links to some of the crew that I may have accidentally neglected as I'm rolling the captain's chair tonight for our guy, Jimmy the Bag. You guys know he normally hosts the Monday night live streams, but duty calls, and they asked me to come in. He asked me to come in and step up, and I will do that for my guy, Jimmy the Bag, every day. But let's talk a little bit about this game, fellas. Spenny, we'll start with you. I know you got to have some plays for us here tonight. It's a big night. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Of course. Got a bunch of plays going on. We'll start off with this NFL game here. You know me, rolling into a bunch of these props here. So we'll start off with one of the top rookies this year. We got Jahmyr Gibbs. I like Gibbs over 69.5 rush yards. Raiders rank near the bottom of the league against the rush and just in general against running backs in total. So I like Jahmyr Gibbs, especially with him being the lone back. It'll just basically be him and maybe a little bit of Craig Reynolds mixed in. So I like Jahmyr Gibbs over 69.5 rush yards tonight at minus 110. And then, it's pretty typical here, but Davante Adams, we got Garoppolo back. They got to feed the guy. It's their only option to be able to try and move this ball down the field. Obviously, Myers is doing decent with them as well, but I like Davante Adams for 7+ receptions at plus 155. I think they just got to feed him. Detroit actually is struggling a little bit against some of the wideouts this year. So I think Adams can definitely get a bunch of targets tonight, considering that they're probably going to be down during the game as well. So I'll take Adams plus 7+ receptions plus 155. And then another guy for the Raiders that I like for receiving yards is Michael Mayer, young tight end that they have going in there. Detroit ranks, it's pretty much, I think they're like 5th worst in the league against tight ends for receiving yards and receptions. So I like Michael Mayer tonight over 22.5 receiving yards minus 114. And then I also took a little sprinkle on the 40+ receiving yards at plus 194. So I like those two looks for Mayer. I think that he can definitely get heavily involved across the middle of the field for the Raiders tonight, and kind of a dump-off spot there for Garoppolo. So I like that. And then another guy for the Detroit Lions for a player prop as well, Jameson Williams. He had 6 targets last week, didn't have a single catch, but he was 3rd in the team in targets. I think he turns those targets into some receptions and some yards tonight against this weak Raiders secondary. So especially if Amon St. Brown is feeling a little ill. So I think they'll definitely try and feed Williams on some deep shots here. So over 24.5 receiving yards minus 110, and a little sprinkle on the 50+ receiving yards at plus 390. So I like that for Jameson Williams tonight. And then the spots for the TDs, of course, you got to roll into some TDs. I like Sam Laporta at plus 210. And I also like Jameson Williams plus 320, Davante Adams plus 137, and Michael Mayer at plus 475. Let's get it, boys. That's what I like for the NFL game tonight.
Nice. Let me those last two. You said Adams was what was Adams priced at?
137, and Michael Mayer was plus 475.
Gotcha. I want to make sure I take notes so that we can all celebrate accordingly. Nick, the spotlight's on you, my guy. Let's hear it. Let's talk about this. How you getting paid? How we getting paid tonight? Let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty simple for me. I really don't have an opinion on the side. My numbers point towards Detroit, but something tells me that Las Vegas is live in this game. So I don't know. Something tells me Vegas either at least backdoor covers or wins this game outright. Because all I've heard all week and all I've seen the tickets come in, and it's Detroit's got to bounce back after the embarrassing game last week, and they get to beat up on the Raiders. It's going to be that easy. I don't know if it will be. We've seen this Lions team, or we've seen teams that are supposed to crush opponents on primetime games not. So I kind of lean towards the Raiders in this spot here. I'm on the under. That shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. I'm just going to continue riding primetime unders and focus more of my attention on the NHL.
I see Razor Sharps, one of your fan club members out there in the chat, sharing his insights there as well. And I saw Razor's note there that was very articulate as always from our guy. 97.5% of the money, 96% of the bets on the Lions money line, 86.7% of the money, 80% of the bets on the Lions. Vegas giving away free money. He thinks not there. He's giving us a little look at some of his thoughts. As far as plays that I put out there, the first half, I got the first half minus 3.5. I see that there's 4.5s now. Like between the last show and this show here, we're seeing this thing move up pretty significantly. So I'm going to tail that Laporta touchdown. I like that. I saw 145 earlier. I see that 200 spot. I'm going to jump in on that. Something I wanted to read off to you guys here. So you've heard me talk about some of these different terms that I use out there. Clearly, as I get intoxicated, some of the terms change a little bit. But in this case here, we're pre-intoxication. I want to talk about the intersecting zero spot for me. Every time I see a spot where, you can paint pictures for trends, you can run trends, and you guys all know this a bunch of different ways. You can make a lot of derivatives in those trends, make everything look great. Everything's a winner. But I try to strip it back and just kind of simplify it here. Overall simplification, Detroit, after they got beat down of 10 points or more, and they allowed over 30, just not prepared for the game. That's kind of speaks to today's bounce back spot. Detroit is in a 7-0 against the spread position after they lose by 10 or more points and they allow 30 or more points to their opponents. And then the intersection spot is Vegas. I've already cashed on this thing. I think it's 3 times this year. I'll have to go back and look at the notes. I know this is either the 3rd time or I've already cashed 3 times. I just know it's winning. When Las Vegas is, coming off a game where they're not a double-digit dog and they ran for less than 65 yards the previous game, they are 0-14-1 against the spread. That's the intersection point for me. You got Detroit after a beatdown with lack of preparation and embarrassment as in a 7-0 against the spread spot. And then you got Vegas where they're just kind of inefficient, to say the best, when it comes to rushing that previous game. As long as they're not a double-digit dog, 0-14-1 against the spread. Intersecting zeros for me leads me to that Detroit spot. I like that Detroit side of things at -7. I just don't know that I'm going to get there just yet. I've got the first half. I took that first half -3.5, but my challenge is I feel like if we can get a touchdown early from the Raiders, that, maybe it gives me a better number than that 7. So I got to sit on it a little bit longer here. We still got about a half an hour before this thing tips off. I just think it's one of those spots here where you got the home team, a motivated team. You got, the problem I see with, Vegas is the usage rate when new quarterback, right? You got Jimmy Garoppolo coming into town, but the usage rate and the things that worked well for them, they've kind of gone away from. And specifically Josh Jacobs, the guy's a beast. I mean, he could run with 3 guys on his back all the way down the field. But what happens is because of their play, because of how Garoppolo plays, the running back usage has gone way down. He was averaging almost 100 yards a game last season. I think it was like 98.5. And he's down to like 65 or 68.5 right now. So incidentally, his total number today on the game, rushing yard spots here, Jacobs, you can get 60.5, take that to the under at -110. I don't know if I'm going to get there. I want to get there with that one. I just think about that spot here with Jimmy Garoppolo and how he's affected the offense. Should come back and ready to go, but he was also kind of dealing with some injuries on his own right. So I don't know what that's going to do when it comes to this game plan. I'm certainly uncertain about the spot. I know I need to win some of these fucking primetime games here. It's enough already, but I do have a same game parlay. Let me pull up the same game parlay. I know this is something I already got to the window on. I'll read it off to you guys, and then you can tell me why you think I'm going to lose it. let me pull it up here real quick. As I'm working, as I'm refreshing, as I'm loading. Shout out to everybody. I see Al Cervic says Jimmy interception. Sure feels likely. Yeah, I think we've learned too with these interception props that you can wait a little bit, right? You can let that kind of marinate a little bit. Well, get that number down, because I want to say it was pretty juicy for him to throw that pick right off the hop. So A little bit of a concern, but let me pull it up here. Same game parlay. Which site did I do it on? Which site did I do it on? There we go. All right, my same game parlay. Excuse me, my voice. I got a little boost on it too. So it's a plus 650, but I moved it to plus 970 on FanDuel. I got the Lions -7. I've got Jacoby Myers over 4.5 receptions. I've got Michael Mayer 25 plus receiving yards. And then I've got the first half team total for the Detroit Lions over 13.5. Just a little four-legger, but it's almost a 10-1 payout with the boost. I'll take a shot at it. Let's go.
Yeah. That's nice. I like that. No, I like that.
What are you gonna say? That's the shittiest parlay I've ever seen.
No. It's a good, it's good value on it too. You get a little boost on it too. I like that.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it simple. You had to do 3 or more legs, and I like these markets now. DK kind of started off with a lot of boost opportunities, and now FanDuel's got to kind of forced to follow suit. So, we'll see. I think it's, I think the key to that one's clearly going to be the points in the first half, right? And then I think the rest of it should take care of itself as long as they get those points in the first half. So, I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. We'll see what it looks like. We'll see how it goes, as they say.
All right, I'm saying, can you say that again? It was too fast.
Sorry. I get fired up. I went through like 25 games earlier today, so I'm rambling and firing here. But okay, the first leg is the Detroit Lions -7. The second leg is Jacoby Myers over 4.5 receptions. The third leg is Michael Mayer 25 plus receiving yards. I like what Spenny had to say about that. And then the fourth leg is the Detroit Lions team total first half over 13.5. Detroit Lions team total first half over 13.5. Michael Mayer, 25 plus receiving yards. Jacoby Myers over 4.5 receptions, and the Detroit Lions -7. Four-legger. With the boost, it was a 50% boost. It becomes plus 970. Perky Sanderson says official play alert. Lions -4.5. Max bet that Billy Friedrich has a small. Nice job. I'm like Will Ferrell. I'll read anything on the prompter.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Seattle's up 3-1. Florida's up 2-0. Shit.
What a bad start. Yeah. Go figure the 2 fucking favorites I take are down.
Flyers. Yeah. I know. I never take favorites. I haven't really been taking favorites all this year in NHL.
Yeah. I did take some dogs tonight in the NHL. For the early games, basically with the first 4 games, if the team scored first, I'm on the opposite side. So I'm on the Flyers, I'm on the Bruins, I'm on the Lightning, and I'm on the Ducks. So that's kind of what I'm rocking with for the beginning of the slate. I actually, for the first time, took a plus 1.5 on an NHL game, which I feel extremely gross about, but this game had overtime written all over it. So that's kind of my way of betting the draw. I took Columbus at 1.5. So that's kind of where I was looking at there. And then I'm on more dogs. I'm on the Hawks and I'm on the Habs to end the night. So I'm just dog, and more dog. So it's either going to be a really fun night or a really bad night. We're just going to find out.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm on Boston as well, but they're down early. But then I got Detroit. I took Detroit money line, and I also took the Chicago Blackhawks money line and their team total over 2.5 as well.
Perky Sanderson says he sent me a DM on Twitter. Plays since rumors go around that the Perk Man doesn't wager max plays. He love to you and respect. I see it, man. I don't. Did I start that rumor? I could have. Sometimes I get drunk on these live streams, but I don't think it was me. Shout out to you, and I see it. I very much see it, and it is very much a big boy bet for you, my guy. Detroit alternate line -3.5. I like it. Get under that.
What was the juice on that? Yeah.
-190.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the -110, but he bought it down way below that 7. So that's, he's hoping for a 4-point victory. I think he get that 4-pointer tonight at least. The 7 kind of concerns me, but let me take a peek at the book here. I did this the other day with Major League Baseball. By the way, I think you guys are going to be in trouble tonight, but that's a different story. I like the Texas Rangers to get the job done.
Ooh.
We're going to be a little head-to-head there, but that's okay.
Boo.
That happens. I think it's a good spot for Scherzer. We'll see though. I mean, Arizona's been firing. There's no question about it. They're a hot ball club right now. But
yeah, okay.
I was trying to look at this. I wanted to see if this adjusted spread jumped off the page when it comes to this Raiders-Lions spot here. So I was kind of talking about this the other night there, where I looked to see the measurement of the increments here, right? So -7 is -112, -7.5 is -102. The 8 moves to +105. So it's, what is that? More or less a 7 to 10 cent increment. Another 10 cent increment to 8.5, 5 cent increment to 9, 9.5, 3 cent increment, 15 cent increment to 10. That makes sense. That's a key number. So we go from +134 to +144 to +154 to 160, 170, 175, 187. There we go. 13 is around the number where Vegas is starting to see some concern. So, that fits right in line with the teaser too. That makes a lot of sense if you want to tease that thing up and take the Raiders. But I always try to look at that measurement of increment, right? So how are they doing this game? And when they start seeing it, they move it a nickel or 10 cents. It's a modest move. You would expect that as you're laying points or more points. But when they start to show their hand and it jumps off significantly, that's where you want to start to take a peek. So 13.5 to 14.5 goes, or 13.5 to 14 goes almost 35 cents. That's the biggest increment of the spot there. So Vegas is saying that they're concerned that this game could end in a 14-point win for the Detroit Lions, just based on basic, arithmetic as you look at the overall adjusted spread numbers. Does that mean it happens all the time? No, but laying 13.5 at +193, not a bad way to go if you're trying to make a big score here tonight as well. So shout out to Perky going the other direction and getting it down to -3.5. Risk reward. You got to decide what your risk tolerance is and how you're going to get that done. The total, though, something that kind of concerns me a little bit. 45.5, 45s. I could see Detroit putting that up themselves, and then the Raiders doing nothing.
It could happen. So many people are
It
on
is down to a
Detroit,
46 now. I got 47 with it this morning for the total for the under.
That's good. That's a big number, right? I mean, that's a huge. We see a lot of those kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it shocked me that primetime game is that high, and then I noticed that when I looked, Sunday night's total for the upcoming week, the Bills and the Bengals is a 49, which is one of the highest. Which I think is the highest primetime total I've seen since the opening night with Lions and Chiefs.
Wow.
So I'm very well gonna be interested in laying that number or taking the under with a 49.
Stano Pick says Public was 7-4-1 against the spread this week.
Yeah, they got smoked last week.
I was going to say 2 weeks ago they got killed.
They didn't win a single game. Yeah, they didn't win a single game.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
But they started out the season winning like 70%.
60% basically, yeah.
Yeah, it made sense that there was going to be that regression. But a big week for the Public.
Yeah.
Mike says Detroit doesn't do so good week 8.
A couple of spots for the that baseball game because it's about to pop off in a little bit soon too. Mike said he's on the Texas. I'm on Arizona. I'm on Arizona money line, and then a couple of RBI and home run spots for either side. I like Josh Jung, RBI +185, home run +525. Again, a lot of these players have limited plate appearances against Brendan Pfaadt. Or Fod, but I like Josh Jung. He's got 3 plate appearances. He's got 2 home runs. So I like that. Take a shot again with Jung, and then a guy that hasn't faced him yet, but been playing super well for Texas. Sneaky guy, Evan Carter. So Evan Carter, he's batting 4th tonight. I think he should be in a good RBI spot. Lefty versus Fod there. So RBI +225 and home run at +825. And then for Arizona, another kind of I'm taking two of the lefties in the lineup against Scherzer here that have decent numbers, limited plate appearances again, but Alec Thomas, RBI +260 and home run at +1075. And my boy Corbin Carroll, RBI +225 and home run at +675.
And those are some big numbers for guys like Corbin Carroll to get the job done. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I like that Josh Jung look there. He was the guy that made me some cash early this season. I I kind of like the Jonah Heim spot too, though.
I know. I took him before. It was honestly between Jonah Heim and Evan Carter for me. And so yeah, I don't fault you at all for taking Jonah Heim. I like that look too with him.
Well, and that's where deeper in the lineup, right? So that's to your point where it kind of comes down to which side do you think is going to win the game, and it would make sense that you go on that side of things if if that's your play.
And another guy that I like too was Leody Tavares, but I didn't want to take both of the guys at the bottom of the lineup because Jung and they're both right beside each other. So I ended up taking Jung, but yeah, he's another guy that it was interesting too.
No Gabriel Moreno.
Not tonight, yeah, just because he hasn't faced Scherzer yet before, so I just wasn't really sure what to expect. But yeah, he could do it. He could easily come out and smack another home run.
That was awesome the other night. There, we both talked about him separately, and then boom, there we go, we got him, and then he nailed it. Is that the
bottom of or top of the second? That's perfect.
That's true excitement. DGen dude, appreciate you, my guy. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. You don't strike me as a like button type of guy, DGen dude. So appreciate you being green though. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. And Al Cervic says, I'd like to see Detroit get ball first and score, then take Vegas and under. I'm more. Yeah, that's an interesting strategy as we talk about it. So, yeah, look at this. There we go. North Ender says, let's go Raiders plus 7.5. I like that.
I think
we'll highlight all the comments here. We're not biased. Appreciate you taking the time. I like that. We'll keep that up there for as long as we can here. Ian Sharber says, smash the like button. We appreciate it. We're over 150 deep here. We're just kind of queuing it up. You guys know we're about to be joined by everyone's favorite Ian Babano is going to be rolling around the corner here shortly, and we will see what he has to say about this game as well. I know we're going to get some other guys out here. I know picks from Dave is going to roll around here as well. He had a couple things going on, so he said he's going to be a little late. He's hoping to get here by kickoff to share his spots. And we got a whole cast lined up tonight here. Hopefully we can get our guy Razor Sharp to come in here and give us a couple of looks that he likes. I know he's chapped, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll make it up to him. It's not a marathon. It's a sprint and a marathon. So there we go. Winetime says he likes the Raiders plus 7, the Bulls plus 3.5, and the Lakers minus 2. There's DGen Dude. DGen Dude's got to be one of my fans. He says he pays the membership for all other cappers. Great, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for spending that $4.99. Mike says Vegas scores first. I could see that happening. Bet this guy says I'm on the Bulls. Wine time as well. Good luck to you, boys. Al Cervic says I forgot to do an Equinox parlay. I got a couple small things in play. I didn't really get too far into it. DGen Dude says you like Philly to win the Super Bowl. Ananya says LFG. Dylan, Matt, there's our guy. Dylon says, what up, guys? DGen Dude, Philly, yeah, appreciate it, man. Wine Time Sports says, let's get it. Bet this guy. Dana Delp says Detroit minus 2.5 first quarter and minus 3.5 first half. That's the spot that I'm on, Dana, is that first half. Boogie Main says Lions first half. Agree. AOD says Pub Sports forever. Appreciate you. Mr. Vape, do we think Devontae hits his yards? Spenny thinks he's going to get the receptions, and if he's going to get 7.5 receptions, then he's got to get the yards to go along with it, I would imagine. That seems like
I almost took the yards to go along with it. I like Adams to go over the 74.5, 75.5, I think, or something, whatever it was. So yeah, I like that. Garoppolo's been feeding him when he's been out there. So
yep. Somebody asked, it's my guy. It's my guy, DGen Dude. He's my fan. He says about the Phillies, the Eagles. I sent a little note out to some of the boys in the chat earlier today. I said the FanDuel is doing an early cash out for the Jalen Hurts MVP, and they're paying over 2-1 the money on the initial investment. So second and favorite now in the odds-on run to get the MVP, and the Eagles right behind Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. So let's go. Let's have some fun with that one. What a game yesterday, man. That was something to see all those boys scoring. I know we're going to talk about the NFL here tonight, but my gosh, to see again another spot. Hopefully you guys listened the week before. A.J. Brown sets the record, 125-yard games consecutive, right? He's got 6 in a row now, which is crazy numbers. He was over plus 300 to do it again. Unbelievable. So let's go.
Yeah, Julio Jones scored a touchdown yesterday.
Well, you know what? I don't know if you saw the prop for him to score or not. I missed it, but I would have been curious to see that. And I mean, all the offense was, well, everybody but Goddard was firing yesterday, so that was exciting. Jets came back with a big win over the Giants, and now they're saying that they're thinking they're going to shit can Brian Dable, which is crazy to me. I saw some reporters, like the guys.
It makes no sense. None of it's his fault. They have injuries. Yeah, that makes no sense.
The team's been injured all year.
Not to mention that was like a slop game of slop games. It was raining sideways. It was windy. It was cold. Like
that was the game of the year right there, by the way.
You know what?
I get to watch, I bet the Jets, so I got to watch my Giants lose and push my bet.
Yeah,
I didn't even win my bet. Push it.
You know what you did win though was your first half under, and I tailed you on that. So
yes, I did play that first half under. I should have live bet the under too when DeVito came in. Like that was so fucking obvious, and it just went over my head.
Appreciate everybody dropping in here. We're 150 plus guys. Make sure you hit that like, retweet this promo out there. We're doing it tonight here. We got a lot of live spots coming as well. We got more coppers and guests along the way. We'll share it with you guys here. North Thunder says, who you like, MLB? Thinking adding a half unit on the Rangers. I like the Rangers money line. You know, I shared it earlier today. I'll say it again. Max Scherzer owns the Arizona Diamondbacks. Probably owns the Cardinals too, in my opinion. But right now, his numbers in 12 games played, he's 9-0. 9-0 against them. His further detail is he's got a 2.65 ERA against these Arizona Diamondbacks. He's got 111 Ks in 12 games. So think about that. 111 Ks in 12 games. He's almost averaging 10 a game. So
when was the last time he faced the Diamondbacks, though?
I'm not sure offhand, but I know I like his over 4.5 Ks. It was even money earlier today. I'm not sure what the number is now, but I looked at that K spot there. It's plus 105 now, so it's gone a little bit against me. But that's okay. That's okay. Should be a lot of fun.
Max Scherzer's not the same Max Scherzer he was a couple of years ago.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure.
This year, he gave in his he started against the Arizona Diamondbacks on the 4th of July. He gave up 4 runs in 6 innings in that game. Previous to that, he didn't pitch against them since 2021, back when he was a national, which he was really good when he was a national. So he's kind of fallen off a little bit, though, is one thing I've noticed the last couple of years.
But he's older. I mean, he's older. He's been traveling now. He's a little bit more of a journeyman. But he's got big game experience. You know, he knows what to do to get ready for this game. I think it's going to be a lower scoring spot.
Big game experience, like going 2 2/3 in Game 7 against the Philly or against the Astros, giving up 5 earned runs against the Astros, sucking it up in the wild card game against the Padres. He's a big game pitcher. He's not been really the last few years. I saw a stat where heading into Game 7, he was like 2-7 his last 9 playoff games. He's not really that big of a big game pitcher.
DGen Dude says new show idea, daily fantasy advice. And I'll tell you what, I would have to do something like that with our guy Spenny on there too, because he's a prop guy. And I counted my NBA props from last week. I want to say the final number was 20. It was either 26-4 or 26-5, boys, on the NBA props to start the first week off. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Stupid numbers.
That's something I really haven't gotten into too much that I thought I would have, because I started in the DFS space. And when I moved over to actual betting on games, I don't know. I just haven't gotten into props that much. I'm 3-0 in goalie save props, and I haven't bet one in like over a week.
Well, speaking of prop guys here, he's the proud author and innovator in the bargain bin space here. He's been doing quite a bit with his guys over there at Ice Guys, but he's all over Pub Sports. Hardest working guy on Mondays, kicking ass in college football as well. You guys know him as Ian Cameron, a.k.a. Babano. We're going to bring our guy on here. Ian, what's up, brother? How are you?
Yeah, what's up, guys? One of these days, I'm not going to make it to this live stream, honestly, on a Monday night, because it's just so friggin' busy for me throughout the day doing all these shows and all these other things. But we made it just in time for kickoff. We're ready to go.
We're rocking, dude. Appreciate you dropping by tonight. I know you said you had some things rocking, so I know, appreciate what you guys do with college football, man. To cover that many college games this early in the freaking card is like plus a hot. Oh, by the way, they didn't make it easy with an 8-game hockey card tonight, and everything else that goes along with it.
Tuesday night's the normal big hockey night, and because it's Halloween, they didn't want to put two. I don't know, but for some reason, there's only 2 games tomorrow night.
I fully expected when I looked at the card this morning, I was like, there's going to be like 3 hockey games and maybe a handful of basketball games, and bang, I'm like, whoa, there's like a 20 spot going on today. But hey, we got about 8-9 minutes till kickoff. Why don't you give us some thoughts on this game? What do you like? What are you looking at? What do you think about game flow?
Yeah, I split the Lions in between the first half and the full game, -4, -7. I don't like the injury report, to be quite honest, for them. I mean, there are a couple key absences, a couple of linemen out secondary, missing some people as well. But I figure still they can withstand that for 1 week against an okay, but I still stand by it, even though the Raiders are finding a way to win games, that they're a mediocre team, and they're just finding a way to get by. And I had this spot circled the moment the Lions got their ass kicked in Baltimore last week, that they're going to be pretty pissed off. They're pretty going to be amped up here. I'm this crowd already, if they lay an egg in front of this environment, from what I see, shame on them. I mean, This crowd's going off. They got the glowing lights thing going. That are loud. I mean, this should be a big bounce back spot for the Lions, potentially in a blowout, but I am concerned about the injuries. That said, I still like them. I went forward with the Lions, and there are some props I like on both sides. I'll stick to the main ones because we're tight for time. Jameson Williams over 24.5 receiving yards to me look like value. I think he is starting to pick things up for the Lions. No question about that. I think he is a good look. I think Jahmyr Gibbs against a run defense that can be had, whether you want to go over rushing yards like I did, 69.5, or combine it with his receiving yards for, I think, which is around 103.5. That's a pretty tall number, but I think he will be a focal point. Let's not forget Montgomery is out due to injury for Detroit. So it's Jahmyr Gibbs time, in my opinion. And there are a couple really good, talk about how good I've done with the goal props in hockey. Well, the touchdown props, we've cashed some bigger ones in some of these games this past weekend and last week as well. So there are a few that I think stick out here, and I know Spenny likes his touchdown props as well. I also like Michael Mayer for Las Vegas, over 23.5 receiving yards. His touchdown prop is +425. Jacoby Myers for Vegas, +240 to find the end zone. Not a great price on St. Brown, but since he's playing, I mean, he's going to get looks. +125 for him to score a touchdown. Gibbs at -125 to score a touchdown. Jameson Williams +350 to score a touchdown. A little Khalif Raymond over 15.5 receiving yards and him to score a touchdown, +550. Took a shot with that. And the last one is Sam Laporta, the big tight end for Detroit, at +225. So hopefully we get some touchdowns here, specifically more so from Detroit.
Sounds like
a bunch of the same stuff.
Yeah,
we're pretty much on the same stuff at the bottom. So you cash, I cash. Let's go.
Yeah,
that's good.
I joined you boys on the Laporta spot there. I think he's a good look tonight, especially knowing the sickness news from Amari St. Brown there. I think it's an opportunity, right? And
I stayed away from St. Brown receiving yards. The only thing I bet with St. Brown is at the touchdown prop. That's it.
It just concerns me that what happens at halftime if he cramps up or he's not feeling well or he starts throwing up or something like that. I missed a bunch of props yesterday by like 1 yard or 1 reception, and like I don't want to get into that game again with a guy that's questionable or has some questionable behavior behind him.
I had Michael Thomas yesterday. He was ill before he went into the game. I ended up just sticking with it, and he still got it in like the first quarter, I think it was yesterday. So that was pretty nice. But you never know with these illnesses, like how bad it actually is or anything like that. So completely understandable. But yeah, Jameson Williams, I love that Jameson Williams spot.
I had DJ Moore over 56.5 receiving yards, and he gets 55.
Ooh,
I'm like,
I hate that so much. I hate that. I had the one that I got screwed on yesterday was a sneaky play that I tried to do was Demario Douglas over 26.5 receiving yards for New England. It ended up at 25. I was like, God damn it.
All right, boys, I'm going to question the cocktail. I'll be right back. I got to get some ice in the cocktail, and then we'll.
All right, good stuff. Yeah, I was just about to say with Jameson Williams, don't forget he basically got Shane Pintoed last year. He got that betting suspension in the NFL. And so you got to almost treat it with him like he's going through the first go around again with his new team, because he's just been off the field. And then he had some injuries to go with that as well. So it's taken him time to really get a feel for this offense, and get rapport and cohesion with Jared Goff. And I think you're starting to see it in the last few weeks. So I think now is the time you want to buy low right now on a guy like Jameson Williams, just as it's starting to look like that chemistry between him and Jared Goff is starting to show up.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier, like he had 6 targets last week. He was third on the team, didn't have a single catch, but it's just nice to see that he's getting those targets because I think it's just going to continue and it's going to turn into yards. So
it should be interesting to see what kind of game we're going to get from him. Really, what kind of game we're going to get from Detroit. You want to see after a performance like they had last week against Baltimore. I mean, get out to a good start, clean execution, show that you're ready to go right from the opening kickoff, and put the Raiders away. That's the one thing too. Other teams like Green Bay and New England and all these opponents that have played the Raiders, they've let the Raiders hang around and have a chance to win the game late. Don't allow that to happen here if you're Detroit. Come out strong. We'll see if they're able to do that here tonight against the Las Vegas Raiders in this one. But yeah, it's a big moment here for them. When's the last? I know I heard it earlier. How long has it been since last time they were on Monday Night Football? I know it's been a long, long time. Hell, I see Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. I'm like, when the hell's the last time those two have done a Lions game? Which tells you, how much they haven't been a great team for the last 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Haven't had a Buck and Aikman game. You know why? You suck. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
This photo, you can't see friends.
Yeah, this should be a good. I think Detroit should come out fired up. Obviously, the Raiders have other issues going on right now, but I think just because that Detroit has a little bit of issues in the secondary, that the Raiders can still maybe able to move the ball maybe a little bit here, but we'll see how it goes tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, certainly they've got probably a better chance to do that with a healthy Jimmy Garoppolo now, and as opposed to Brian Hoyer was good for a couple of drives there in that New England game, and then when he had to play start to finish last week, I mean, he was absolutely terrible against Chicago last week.
And the other guy is not great either. Whatever the rookie is, I forget his name.
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell, the preseason sensation out of Purdue, had a really good preseason. Not ready though to be a regular season starter. So, Jimmy G's got his flaws, but obviously you'd prefer him than anybody else they've got.
Jimmy G's made a Super Bowl. That's still stunning.
Both of the preseason darling quarterbacks, Aiden O'Connell and Dorian Thompson. There, they just didn't really come
the
through.
NFL
They got a pretty tough welcome call to the real NFL.
Last night that was Badgett. Had a little welcome to the NFL moment.
Yeah, he had a tough night last night.
He had a tough night. He did. All that being said, though, there were a couple drop passes too. I mean,
there were. Well, the guy was wide open in the end zone. He was on his back and he hit him in the chest and he dropped it. I couldn't believe it.
To be honest, I didn't watch the second of that game, so
he got himself a touchdown last night, though. Plus 800.
Yeah, he did score.
That's how you know I was lit, because I didn't realize it until after the game was over. I could have very well celebrated it too, but I don't remember it until I saw it, and I'm like, whoa, there's all that cash.
0-0 through 1 in the baseball game.
Yep.
Oh, I totally forgot that started. That's grab the over.
Ian, when you got a day like today where you got to prep, I'm sure you started your college football prep in advance, but when you have a day like today where you've got 9 NBA, 8 NHL, you got NFL, Major League, like, do you do anything differently in terms of the approach? Do you prioritize anything more than anything else? How do you?
No, just get up earlier and drink more coffee. That's
same approach, just work harder.
Yeah, well, just wake up earlier and drink more coffee so I don't fall asleep. And I stay energetic and want to keep pounding the pavement, so to speak. Work. And today was one of those days. Wait till next week when college basketball starts.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, good God is right. Yeah, I'm a masochist at this time of year.
I can't wait till I'm done with college so I can strictly focus on sports, because I still have to focus on going to class too, which is always fun with all this stuff. I most of the time during class, all I do is cap.
Yeah, that's the time you got to do it. You're in an even tighter spot because you got classes and school shit to worry about. Yeah, I often forget that. I think the Bruins, by the way, in hockey might be worth a look. They just made it 2-1 against Florida.
I am also.
I was thinking the same. I was thinking the exact same. I've got him parlay, so I was thinking the same.
Yeah, I'm pissed off because I watched them come back and win, and I put more of my bet on that team tonight on the first period puck line, and
Yeah.
and they didn't have the start.
I remember. I remember. I kept thinking about that when the Panthers went up 1-0 and 2-0. I'm like,
Jeez,
God damn, that was his best bet too.
Yeah, not good. Not good. No.
Yeah.
So we had a nice little streak going for one with the Ice Guys best bet with the Devils over yesterday, but no, snap
Oh yeah,
today.
that Devils game over was worth it. And one thing I've noticed is the Devils have only covered, I think, one puck line, and every game has gone over the total. So it's pretty simple. You bet the over, and you take the opponent team total over. With the Devils games, I had to pay a little bit of a price, but the juice was worth the squeeze yesterday with the Wild team total over 2.5 at -155. That got there. And I think that's just the way to approach Devils games going forward, is taking the opposing team total over and the full game over, because the Devils aren't covering any puck lines.
They aren't. Every game's a 1-goal game. You know, every New Jersey game's gone over the total so far this season too, which is pretty amazing. 8 now. Yep.
Did you see the what the Sabres goat head record now? I think it's 12-2 in the goat head jerseys for the Sabres.
Yeah.
What the hell? And of course, Colorado. That was kind of one of those spots where
If you're Colorado, how the hell you get shut out back-to-back games against Tristan Jarry and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen?
Yeah, that's not good. You're right about that. Yeah,
both those goalies have been subpar, saying it politely.
I'll tell you
There's
what.
Laporta, first down Lions.
Guys, I'm going to raise the glass here. I appreciate everybody out here. We got over 150 watching us live right now. We got this pregame kicked off. We're officially underway on the Monday night spot here. I know you boys are pouring the cocktails out there. I'm going to raise the glass. I'm going to do a little brown water here. Cheers to the chat. Cheers to Pub Sports. Cheer to you boys on the panel. Ian, Nick, Spenny's out there too. Appreciate everybody rolling by tonight, man. Let's have a night, boys. Let's get that cash tonight.
Look at that frosty mug. Look at it.
Woo.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you have your little keg there?
I've earned it today.
Let me pack one.
It's called my beer fridge. It's I cannot let it get empty, or else I rectify that
makes
quickly.
sense.
I have a basement fully set up with a nice little game room downstairs there. The pool table, the billiard table with the red felt too. It's beautiful. Nice bar set up. Got a little kegerator in there. And I was like, oh, the kegerator makes a lot of sense. Except I don't drink beer. So I got the kegerator going. And my buddies are like, oh, you got is the kegerator going? I'm like, yeah, there's something down there. But not one of them brings anything over for the kegerator. They just
Why not? It's called free beer at Mike's.
Yeah. Oh,
there you go. First down. I think that's Gibbs out of the backfield.
Jay Peasy with the dono, our guy, Jay Peasy. Appreciate you, my brother. $5 dono to our guy, Jay Peasy. Cheers, man. Thank you, Jay Peasy. We appreciate it.
I know he's so generous with the donations, Jay Peasy. I've seen I swear he's donated to the channel on shows probably 100 times by now. It feels like it.
And it's time, right? I mean, the guy's putting together a lot of the pregame intro songs for Pub Sports. I hope one day I can get one of those too, but we'll deal with it. Real Deal Prime says maximum.
You have to be cool to get one of those.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough, I guess.
Yeah,
cool enough.
ESP got one, or it was part of the nerd talk, but we got our own little segment that we use for the intro.
So the Lions have one job: block for their O-line, block Max Crosby. They didn't do it on that last play. Yeah, Sam Bennett, that's a shame, man. I mean, he just came back. This was his first game back. Sam Bennett, and injured again and didn't look good. It looks like he's out probably for a while with it. Yeah, no weight on that leg at all. Yeah.
Speaking of didn't look good, shout out NHL. Just a bad spot. I know you guys probably know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't seen it, don't watch it. It's disgusting.
Oh God. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't watch it, but I heard about it.
Yeah, the Adam Coleman tragedy. Yeah, that's there's no words to it. It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
A bunch of years back there, Clint Malarchuk, the AHL goaltender,
yes,
for Americans. I was at that game where he got the dice. It was a kid. I just remember it being a terrible situation.
It's happened a few times. Afenagenov.
Yep.
That happened to him. Yeah, so the Achilles are bad too. There's been a few of those. Those are nasty.
What's funny is as a player growing up and playing in some different competitive levels and things, the neck guard was the one thing I just hated wearing. I hated having looking me around the throat, but
I know.
in hindsight, I mean, shit, it's It's a small.
Well,
price.
here's what you ask these players that are stubborn about it, because I get it. It's like around the neck. You don't feel as comfortable, wearing
It's
that
it's annoying.
as
It is
wearing
annoying.
that.
Yeah.
But here's the question you ask them: do you want to feel comfortable, or do you want to risk maybe wind up dead?
Right.
Exactly.
There you go.
Like they should just have like they wear their Under Armour things or whatever, right? And they should just have it connected to it and just have it there, right? And just have it as a one thing and just have it a little thicker there with some padding, right? And then you're not having to like put on this separate thing that connects in the back, because that is annoying. I played hockey growing up, and it is annoying to have to wear that all the time.
They've done a better job in the youth sports too, in that like you can't go on the ice if you don't have your neck guard's not on there. So
Yeah. Well, and then the goalies too, they got to have that extra that extra protector thing on the bottom.
So I told this story where I lived in Philadelphia. I was coaching a team down there. I ended up getting a gig with it was a paying gig too, which was great. It was coaching in the school levels there. So I started out coaching a middle school team, and I rode that middle school team all the way up to varsity. And I still had a couple of different spots that I was involved with. So I was in some player development stuff with the middle school kids as they went to JV, and then they went to varsity. And as a coach, my big concern was like guys that start like the goaltenders, they're not paying attention. And so when a puck comes in from center ice, sometimes they're just getting goals scored on them because they're not paying attention. So when we were in practice, the big thing for hockey was you did the breakout, right? You dump it in, you break it out, you regroup, and then you come back in and you set up your offense and attack. So my big play as the coach dumping the puck in is I always shot it on goal. And I remember this one game or this one practice, I hammered a slap shot on this kid. And it was like the perfect, end around. The thing was just spiraling like crazy. Doesn't it hit the goalie right in the throw protector? And the throw protector explodes like literally like 50 pieces. The kid goes down. And I looked at my assistant coach and I was like, well, that can't be good. That's gotta be bad. And so I skate over and I'm like, oh shit. So I skate over and I look and he's laughing on the ground. He's having a great time. He's like, I can't believe that just happened. The kid says, I'm like, wow, like I'm panicked, like I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I just killed this kid. And so I get off the ice and his old man was he's a wiry guy. He was a big drinker. The guy, we used to have some issues where he would come to the games and he had the flask of whiskey and things like that. Yeah. So I'm in between. I'm helping out with that middle school team and I'm getting ready for my varsity team's practice. And I get the knock on the door and one of the parents is like, the dad's looking for you. And I'm like, oh shit. Like I fully expected. The guy's a hothead. He's ready to go down and so
ready to pound the piss out of you, right?
That's it's exactly what I was thinking. Like it's not the first time that's happened. Like some parents get really jacked up about that kind of stuff, and he looks at me, and so I walk out. I got to deal with it. Where else am I going to go? I'm in a fucking hockey locker room. There's nowhere to go. So I get outside, and I see him, and he comes over, and he's like, "Listen," he's like, "Player safety is," and he's just kind of shaking his head at me to give me the player safety route. And he's like, "That being said, full 180." He goes, I just want to tell you, my kid loves you. He told me he wants you to have this, and he gives me a little piece of the broken fucking throw protector. A full 180 from I thought I was going to get my ass kicked to this guy telling me he loved me, and they wanted me to have the piece of the throw protector. I still have it. Matter of fact, I still have it.
Nice little
I can't believe the play Crosby just made. Like he's a run stopper too. What the hell there? He just like blasted through the hole and just stopped.
Ducks goal, 2-1 Ducks.
There we go. Let's go, Ducks.
Let's go, Ducks.
Quack, quack. I'm on them too. I'm on them too.
Quack, quack.
That line, there was no reason. I mean, we'll see what happens over the end of the game.
I can't say that yet. We don't want to put the kibosh on it, but still.
I just need one more goal from the Ducks, and I'll at the very worst push that game because I have the money line, but I also have the team total over.
Wow, we are truly fortunate to have our next guest here. He's backstage. I see him pulling the cap off the bottle. He's ready to roll with a cocktail in hand. And I'm going to bring him right on here. Without further ado, it's our guy. You know him, Racing with Razor Sharp Picks. Getting ready for a big night out there. Big weekend coming up for this guy, but he's giving us the time tonight. How are you, Razor?
What's going on, fellas? Just watching the post-position draws for the first couple races into this baseball game. Got some NFL action. I'm ready to fucking roll.
Let's go, baby.
Sports Equinox, baby.
3-0 Detroit.
All right.
I need some runs here by Arizona. I'm on the Arizona team total over. Oh, shit, he's out. Out at the plate. Fuck you.
Damn.
Why the fuck would you send a no outs?
Who was there? Who was there?
Second, third, no one out. You send him, you fucking idiot. And it's Walker. He's not fast.
No. So who was in front of me?
Damn it. So yeah, I got Arizona team total over 4.5, and I also have Scherzer under 4.5 strikeouts. So I needed them to yank him quick, so I can catch that.
Yeah, fuck Mad Max.
Oh,
You know what? Because he's on the mound, that's why I didn't take Texas tonight. Yep.
He ran through the stop sign.
That's stupidity.
Idiot, Walker.
Well, you're in the right direction with the K props there. He's got 0. Londo says I'm on the under 9.5 and Los Serpientes. Yeah.
You just basically gave Max Scherzer a get out of jail free card with that bad base running there.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Second and third, no outs. You would have been
It's scoreless in the second inning. If you're down 2 in the 9th inning, I could see it maybe, but think of the game situation, man. It's early. You don't need to take those risks.
There we go. Real Deal Prime says, nice. Appreciate that, Real Deal. You know, maybe one day I'll have one that says cash it, but in the meantime, let's go Buffalo.
Yep. By the
Reza,
way,
y'all fired up for
speaking of
the
Let's Go
weekend?
Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo tomorrow night in college football.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Action's back.
Toledo's a horrible double-digit favorite. We hammered that point home. On
I've already bet that. I've already recorded my free pick video for that. They'll be premiering at midnight on ESB. Yeah. But spoiler, I gave out the Buffalo Bulls plus 16. Of course, we sprinkle that plus 500 money line too because we're psychopaths. They offer a money line. We bet it. So only 0.1 units on the money line. But yeah, I sprinkle all money lines that they allow me to bet.
See, my locals won't let me get money lines when it's over like a 10-point spread, and because it's Buffalo, I can't get. But I would be inclined to tell you, but if it's with the legal books there, I can't get the. It's same state, so I can't
bet online. Pretty simple, yeah.
Like the ball just ricocheted off Scherzer's back right to the third baseman, Josh Young, and he throws him out.
That's wow! What a lucky motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sean G, what's
that's how tonight's going to be. He's going to play Houdini and get out of every single jam.
They should take Scherzer out. He should be hurt. That hurt Scherzer. Get out.
Get him out.
I mean, he only went 2 2/3 innings last start, so yeah, pull him after 2 this start. I mean, that's about what you. That's what you traded for him for, right? You need that very valuable opener here for the World Series game, right? That's what you traded Luis Angel Acuna for, right? Is for a very valuable opener.
Wow. North Ender says, wow, Rangers defense came to play. That's sure they did. The real American. You got to believe, look, accidents happen. I mean, it looks bad, but.
Yeah, get out of here with that for fucking conspiracist bullshit. He didn't mean to do that. It's not a malicious or with intent at all.
And as a guy that played hockey my whole life, you would never, ever in a million years expect something like that to happen. Even if you were trying to be deliberate like an asshole in some way, shape, or form, you would never expect something. That's just nothing you think. You don't think about that at all.
No. And the team put out a post too. Nottingham Panthers saying they're apparently the guy's getting badgered. The guy whose skate hit Adam Johnson in the neck. Can you imagine calling him a murderer, calling him, you killed him and all this bullshit? And the Nottingham Panthers says, enough. We're not dealing with this crap anymore.
Yeah.
Shut it down or you're getting reported. Simple as that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right now. They're grieving. They're mourning right now. Can't be dealing with these morons out there.
Just a bad situation for the sport.
Very sad. Yeah.
Things happen. It is what it is, but it's not. It's just terrible. But hopefully the family's doing what they can and recovering. Don't watch the fucking video. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Away we go. We've got NFL 3-0. We've got a Detroit Lions lead 3-0, but we see the Raiders not looking to be content with getting beat up. They're trying to push the ball down the field here. 7:30 or so to go.
Yep.
3-0. That's it. I thought the Lions are going to blow this team out.
I'm guessing the gambler's first glance is the Raiders.
It is prime time, so the unders are in play. A blowout.
That's right. Yeah,
23-0 or something like that, right?
I could never wager $300 on the Raiders, so it's only a $200 play.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I almost pulled the trigger on the Raiders, even though my numbers have I make my own spreads. I have the Lions as a 9-point favorite in this game.
Yeah.
I just couldn't pull the trigger on the Lions with the way the lines moved. Like that's a dead giveaway with all the money on the Raiders and the line, or all the money on the Lions and the line moving towards the Raiders. That's an absolute no thank you.
It's also injury related too. Detroit did have a bad injury.
It very well could be too. Yeah.
And this is the unit that really needs to show better, Detroit's defense, because they got totally taken to the woodshed. Like Baltimore scored, I think, every possession in the first half last week.
Yeah.
Oh, they were.
I can't believe I completely missed.
Yeah.
That Baltimore play last week, because I even said heading into the week, and I faded the other one, but I did not fade the Lions last week. I said there was two dogs with fleas, or public dogs.
Yeah.
It was the Los Angeles Chargers. And it was the Detroit Lions. And I faded the Chargers.
Yeah.
I did not fade the Lions. Wow, Blue Jackets take a 2-1 lead.
Wow. Yeah.
Gosh, I love all the sports going on tonight. It's a Monday. It feels like it's a Friday, Saturday type of situation with everything going on.
Yeah.
Everything but college football tonight.
Wow, Jimmy G running and almost got the first down, but I think he's a yard or two short.
Go for it.
I was gonna say they're gonna go for it.
Go for it.
McDaniels doesn't normally.
NBA
No.
turning into the no.
All right. Wine Time Sports says smash the like button. We're 18 away from 100. Appreciate everybody
There's
dropping.
no chance this chat gets us to 100 likes. There's just not a chance. No chance.
I'll be right back.
They're gonna go for it? No, probably
No,
not.
yeah, he's not the go for it kind of guy, McDaniels.
Not usually.
No.
Did you
Wide
see
line at 42 and a half.
The fake tush push yesterday by the Eagles?
That was well done.
They actually failed once.
Yeah, but the
It's
fake
nice to
was-
see that plays human.
The fake was beautiful. It was.
Oh, they faked it too. That's right. But it's nice to see that play was human, because they fumbled on the 1 yard line too.
Yeah, I did see that. But man,
I actually sprinkled. I really like the draws tonight. Like I actually bet multiple draws in the NHL tonight.
I don't bet draws, but I almost bet the Columbus Dallas draw. That's the only reason why I bet the 1.5 rather than the money line. I'm somebody who takes all these big shots on dogs. I mean, I'm sitting with Philly, and I'm sitting with Anaheim and Chicago and Montreal tonight. So I have no problem taking money line dogs in the NHL. It's just I never got to for Columbus. I see this as a game where this is more of a fade of Dallas telling me, prove me wrong, cover a puck line for once.
Yeah, that's true. And
The only time they've covered a puck line is against those flightless birds from Pittsburgh.
Yep. And they are flightless right now. They're not very good at the moment, Penguins.
No, I look forward very much to watching that team be super bad for 10 years. Once they realize we're 3 years past the rebuild at this point and they get rid of everybody, they're gonna be Buffalo Sabres bad for 12 years and not make the playoffs like the Sabres do.
They're trying to hang on to their Stanley Cup window, trying to.
Yeah. They're the oldest team in hockey and they only got older.
Yeah.
So I'm not very impressed with the Sabres team, with this Penguins team. I like the Sabres, but
it is the World Series after all, so we want to keep people up to date on that. It's Texas with a leadoff man on in the top of the third right now, Young at the plate.
Okay. I do have the over in that game.
Against
I also have
Brandon Pfaadt.
Arizona.
yeah, Spence, if you're back there, Good Night Olive got the inside post for the Philly and Mare sprint.
Which one has the coolest name? I'll bet that one. That's how we bet horses, right?
There's a ton of
That's
horses.
another thing I'm going to tell the chat. Whatever Razor says with horse racing, just agree with it and bet it. Probably. Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, it's like the Super Bowl of horse racing on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
What is it? I don't follow horse racing.
Breeders' Cup at Santa Anita.
It's always the huge like fall season
Huge
horse
races.
racing event. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're all there's gonna be a lot of us from Pub Sports heading down to the track, and we're getting a big Airbnb. Shout out to King Reed.
Good stuff.
Kev Reed got the Airbnb for us. There's gonna be like 9-10 of us, and then we're gonna be staying at Guillermo's house Saturday for a party, and then somehow we're gonna stumble our way back to the Airbnb, and then we fly out on Sunday. So it'll be a good time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Enjoy it. That's awesome. Those Airbnbs, that's the way to go now, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Kev does a great job, and we had G go check out the area and everything, make sure it's a good one. We're only 4 miles away from the track, so it's perfect.
Cash, the Ducks team total over 2.5. It's 3-1 Anaheim.
Nice. Hey, Wine Time Sports Center, we got 100 likes there in the chat. Shot time. I'm going to raise a glass for you boys here. Let's go. Let's get this money in. Let's get this cash. Let's get this.
Wait. Before you take it, is that how you take? All right, let's take a shot. I want to say cheers to Wine Time.
No, that's not how.
Your chest. Shout out to the 100+ likes. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hey, make sure you subscribe. Cheers.
There you go. Cheers. Yeah. All right.
All right, it's time to go take a shot now.
Yeah,
we're going to enjoy our little shot here. It's going to be very nice.
Lions fumbled Raiders ball at the Detroit. At the
fucking vocal cord the last time.
Yeah.
Played a vocal cord for 3 days after I went after it. Razor, I don't know how you do it.
Where's Guillermo at? We need him on.
And he gave it right back. Interception.
Oh, there's the pick.
God.
There's the Jimmy Garoppolo.
What is Jimmy G looking at there? No chance of completing that.
What a
Did they even go to TV commercial? What the hell?
No. Wow. There goes that opportunity for the Raiders.
You should have ran a commercial. That could have got money for an ad or something.
All right, shout out to our guy LJ from H-Town. I know he's doing his thing, but he gave everybody that first quarter. Toronto -2.5. Toronto wins that first quarter by 4. Even moved to 3.5 right before first tip. There he is. Get that cash, my guy.
Yeah.
Good old Jimmy G.
You know, it's funny when you get to summer, you forget about all these sports going on and everything that's rocking, and it's like, man, here.
Still 2-1 Anaheim. Actually, it was goaltender.
Yeah, they just turned it back. So no.
Oh, is that a
and a Pittsburgh power play too? Yeah, yeah.
Premature celebration.
Yeah.
You can't tell that's Jordan Love or Jimmy G out there.
Gosh, that sounds like you're a little. Yeah, I don't blame you, Jordan.
Man, fucking bum.
Good. Yeah.
We got another guest backstage here. It's our guy. It's your guy. It's everyone's guy. He does all kinds of stuff over there on Nerd Talk. We're going to bring him right on without further ado. It's our guy, Pick from Dave. How are you, Dave?
I'm good, and I'm sorry I'm late because you already know one bet I'm on. I don't need to be on the show to tell you, but the other bet cashed already, and I'm kicking myself.
Okay.
Garoppolo over 3.5 rushing yards cashed.
Wow.
And, I wanted to give that one out.
How many does he have?
9. So
way
he
more
could
than
kneel
that.
a million times. Yeah.
Because Raiders are going to win outright, so there's going to be some kneeling at the end.
Okay, that's fair enough. We could take some.
There's no free money in Vegas, so I did see that, Razor. There's no free.
Right now, the Panthers.
There's only like 90% on the Lions' money line.
Dumbass.
Yep. How's everyone doing? I mean, what are we on? I'm sure.
Idiots.
Doing good, Dave. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you? I know what Nick's on already. What is everyone else on?
I'm on Lions first half full game split. I'm on Mayer receiving yards over and touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs over rushing and receiving yards and a touchdown. Jameson Williams over receiving yards and a touchdown, and Laporte a touchdown.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the first half. I ran the full game. I got a same game parlay rocking too. So
Lions or Raiders?
Lions for me.
And then obviously Razors on the Raiders.
My top play, though, $300 is on Arizona team total over 4.5. Shout out to Walker for getting thrown out at home. Texas just took the lead 1-0, and I'm also on Scherzer under 4.5 strikeout.
Who scored the run?
Simeon singled low score.
Texas.
Fucking Simeon, bitch ass.
No, I think it was Low scored.
Yeah, low scored, but Simeon singled it for Low to get in there.
Oh, I thought he did. Who scored my bad?
Now Seager's at bat. You guys know what Seager does. Shout out to LJ as well, giving us that number there. Over 1.5 total bases. After he gets shut out the next game, he's fire. Let's go.
Spence, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but Goodnight Olive got the number 1 position. On the end.
Number 1? Okay. How many horses, how many are in that race?
9.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's the society got 7.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a Japan horse in there?
Of course there is. The 6 horse.
Shipper?
6'5".
Is there a shipper in there? It's my favorite.
Alrighty.
It's my favorite is a shipper.
Did the Japan horses do good last year in the Breeders' Cup? Do you know?
Just get the wrong guy.
3-0 now. Yep.
Sorry,
Adds to the lead.
Seager just hit a home run.
Seager 2-run.
Seager!
Oh god, of course. It's always fucking Seager, man. I just hate taking.
He's having a good series.
Like plus 120 for an RBI, and it was 320 for a home run. It was there.
Damn, I could have took Texas, not Arizona team.
What does that do for his bases? If he gets,
It was always the Rangers game 3.
Yeah, this catches the bases.
You guys didn't have no one had the Rangers.
The home run.
Yeah.
Rangers
just can't lose on the road apparently.
I do RBIs and home runs. I don't do the bases. So all right, let's go. Did we just cash?
We can leave Scherzer in longer.
Oh, that's right. You're fading Scherzer. I'm on the Rangers, dudes.
Yeah, I'm on the Rangers too.
Well, no, I'm just on his under strikeouts. I don't think he's gonna get 4.5. And I don't think he's gonna get hit up.
What? He's got 0 right now, right? I mean, he's already 2/3 of the way through his projected start. He's got 0.
I mean, they just gave Anaheim a 5-on-3 penalty kill. I mean, just talk about just giving Pittsburgh a chance to.
Yeah, anything for the fucking Penguins, right?
Yeah,
the offenses can't get nothing going.
Penguin is a flightless bird, Dave.
It is. They mate for 1 year monogamously.
What's going on with the Raiders? Raiders get the ball back?
The Raiders have the ball back. Yes.
Yeah. It's so hard to root for bad teams. Got the Guillermo.
You know that the primetime games, what they put for primetime this year, what they expected versus what's actually happening is like night and day. It's disgusting. Every single primetime game has been a shit show. Even that Eagles Miami game where everyone thought would be a shootout, another under.
Yep.
Another big under.
It's beautiful, ain't it?
Penguins scored.
Yep, 2-2. Yep. They
Yeah,
had a 5-on-3.
they only needed a VAR goal called back and a 5-on-3, but they tied it up with the Ducks.
Doesn't that feel like the changing moment there? Like, all right.
Yeah, the Ducks are going to lose this game now. I mean, you take away a goal, give them a goal. I mean,
overtime.
You chose the wrong bird. You chose the wrong bird.
It's tied, and I have a plus 213. So
the plus 1.5 was minus 120. I don't like taking plus. I guess I should have probably thought about that a little more. But plus 1.5 minus 120. I'd rather take the money line. If I lose, I lose. Just about like at plus. Was it plus 215 to get the Ducks on the money line versus the minus 120 for the 1.5? Like,
I don't like turning a big dog into a pick'em though. That just doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, I don't see a situation where, if they lose the game, they're going to lose by more than 1. I felt like, so it was like risk reward. Take the opportunity to get the big score versus hoping it goes to overtime. But
how many people do you think have closing teasers to the Lions?
Plenty, and plenty of people probably have the Lions in parlays and on the minus 7.5.
Those teasers, when you get those teasers down to -1, that's trouble. I thought about that, Razor, earlier today. I was looking at the teaser because I like to do the teasers on the prime time spots, and I was like, -1. I've had so many -1s, or they just need to win, or they need to win by 1.
Exactly. I think during my teaser sections this year, Mike, so far, I've given out one favorite, teasing them down. Other than that, I've teased a bunch of teams up from that 1.5, 2.5 range up to the 8.5. The only one I've teased down was the Seahawks when they were 7.5 against the Cardinals.
What do we have here around the NBA here? We've got the Nets are up 97-83 on the Hornets. The Pacers are up 79-73 on the Bulls. The Celtics are whooping up on them Wizards 108-71.
I have the Wizards.
They're smashing them.
Timberwolves are up 79-60 over the Hawks. Reeling Hawks.
It's the National Blowout Association tonight.
The Raptors are up
Yeah.
7 over the Trailblazers. The Mavericks are down by 1 point to the Grizzlies, 41-40. The Bucks are up 35-28. And the Warriors, there's those Warriors, 39-34. Second quarter's just getting going here. Pistons down a lot. OKC 35, Pistons 25. Here we go.
Yeah, the NBA is slowly, for me, turning into no betting allowed because it's fucking terrible.
So did you guys see the I talked about it earlier, the Chris Paul factor for a team when it comes to the pace of the game and then how it correlates to the under? The unders for Chris Paul every time he goes to a new team they got to be 98% of the under in his first 7 to 8 games of the season. I was giving out the stats earlier on the show. It's unbelievable how much Chris Paul slows the game down. He went to Houston, game slow. He went to OKC, game slow. He went to the Suns, game slow. Their pace, they dropped like 6 points on the pace. Unbelievable.
Did anyone take Josh Jacobs yards under by any chance?
I thought about it.
I thought about it hard too.
Man, neither of these teams can get anything going right now.
Yeah, Gibbs over Jacob. Well, and also the Lions have one of the best rush defenses in the league.
It was like 62.5, I want to say was the number.
The number wasn't, so I saw people getting a better
Did
number.
they go for that?
And I couldn't get it anymore, so I said, fuck.
Yeah, they went for it on 4th and 2, and they did not get it. No conversion for the the Las Vegas Raiders. Wide open guy, too. Renfro was that Renfro? Wide open. He kind of looked lost out there in the backfield. Ugh. Unders looking good, boys. Under first half.
We don't mention that. We just let it be. We just let it be.
If we don't say it out loud, it doesn't happen.
We just let it be. Just let it be. We're just gonna.
Oh, there's one strikeout. Good old Longoria.
It's only one. It's in like the 4th inning, though, right? I mean,
Bottom third.
bottom of the 3rd.
I need
Yeah, 1 or
2
2.
rebounds.
They actually tossed Greg Cronin. I can't believe it. Anaheim Ducks head coach. They actually ejected him. Apparently, very much with a bunch of F-bombs and profanity, reaming the referees for what just happened to that second period. You can't even say shit now in hockey either. That's a bad thing about MLB. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I need 2 rebounds and 3 assists from Ben Simmons for a triple-double. See if he can get in the 4th here.
A bunch of NBA props tonight.
I don't like these jerseys. I don't like them.
Who? What?
The Lions jerseys, I don't like them. Or their kit,
No.
I should say, their whole deal.
Their kit.
Their kit in soccer. Their helmets.
Yeah, we got a good drive going here for Detroit inside the 20. I'm just stunned at this development in Pittsburgh. Stunned. Yeah. All right, 21-yard. We're almost in the Bobano zone for the first time. We haven't been there yet tonight in this game. Oh, we're not there yet because they lost a yard. First down.
Are these throwback? Is that a throwback emblem, or is that just one that they made? Because it. I don't like it.
Oh, it's Denny Avita for a double-double, too. That'd be nice.
I can hear someone's TV or something in the background.
There's something going on.
It might be mine. 1 sec. Is that better?
Popped out 2 outs.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Carroll's up to bat.
Incomplete. 3rd and 11. Oh, I should have had that. Why are they throwing him so much? Is anyone else like getting open? Where's the receivers here? They're throwing to Gibbs all night. Where the hell's
Field goal. Home to a field
I know
goal.
the Raiders.
Look at it. Dink and dunk this thing all the way down the field.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Bring out the field goal team.
Is it field goal?
It's
No, you
third
guys
and
are
11.
at me. I'm just cheering for a field goal.
Yay, go field goals.
3's not 7. Helps
There you
them.
go. Wide open. First down, Lions inside the 10. There you go. Well done.
Who is it?
Who
Boo.
is it?
Raymond,
Boo.
14-yard pickup.
Yep. Khalif Raymond. That's good for
I'm
the receiving
behind.
yards.
I'm always
Yeah,
behind on
yeah.
everything, so it's like you're gonna tell me anyway. That's Luca.
I can imagine if I was watching a game live with Spenny sitting next to each other, the conversation that says, who scored it? Who got
Who
it?
is it? Who is it? I gotta know. Tell me.
Scherzer,
I think
Walker.
the entire night that would be said at least 100 times. Who got it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Who got it?
Is it my guy? Is it my guy? Tell me he's in.
And followed up with yep or nope. Yep. Nope.
Oh god. Come on.
Oh boy. Well,
All right.
Still no score, by the way. Red Wings and Islanders. So
I was just about to mention that. That's the one game I have on my screen right now just because I'm a fan.
Yeah, there you
I had
go.
it over. I had that over tonight. I got too cute
Yeah.
with it.
I got Detroit money line, hoping they can pull that out.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, but I was leaning that way.
Wild pitch.
I was leaning Detroit as well. The Islanders are very predictable, though. They're 4-0 as a favorite and 0-3 as a dog this year.
Yeah.
So just bet them as a favorite, fade them as a dog.
I think they've won like 5 or 6 in a row hosting Detroit as well. So, I'm not going against that.
Yeah. They'll probably win like 2-1 tonight.
Yeah.
That's Islander hockey. That's how you know they're playing well is when the score is 0-0 halfway through the game.
So I have draw shots on Anaheim, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Philly, Columbus, Dallas, Chicago, Arizona, and Montreal, Vegas. So I took a lot of draws tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big draw card.
Yeah.
Oh.
Into the third, 3-0 Texas.
Damn it.
All right.
So Scherzer's actually going to pitch a good game for the first time in months. Imagine that.
Yeah, but he's not striking anybody out. So good
He's
game or
not
not.
giving up runs, though. He's going to throw a shutout. So imagine that.
Good old Walker. Good old Walker would have had second and third, no outs, ruined everything.
They
The
bailed
whole-
him out. They bailed out old man Scherzer.
That changes the whole game.
Yep. It was always the Rangers game 3, apparently.
do you fucking think the Diamondbacks are going to sweep them?
No,
1-1.
no, but I had full intentions that they were going to beat Scherzer tonight. I mean, that should be a gimme beating Scherzer at this point.
What's the live total at for this game here? The under seems I probably missed it now.
All right. First and goal Lions.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Let's go. We got touchdown props in play, boys. Let's go.
Yep. Let's go. You're right. We're all anxiously awaiting. And some of us have,
First
I
touchdown.
don't, but I know some probably in the chat might have a first touchdown prop. So they're even more anxious right now.
Some people got no touchdown all game.
That's right. Wonder who that could be.
That's a quick prop. You know.
Yeah.
Here we go. Little
I
hand.
bet you Spence has never taken that prop ever.
No touchdown, Spence. No way.
Touchdown, yeah.
No way.
I have bet that a few times. I don't think I've ever won one.
I'm going to say he's never even looked at it. He's never even considered it once.
He called the book like, can you get this off my app?
How do I get rid of this?
Look.
Lions, I think that's a holding penalty, yeah, on Detroit. So that's
Oh,
gonna
yeah, back them up.
second and goal inside the 20, yeah.
Back them up.
Blame the play call. What is that? You're pitching the ball 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage there. I mean, that's not one of the better play calls I've seen right there. That's Taylor Decker, who's supposed to be one of their better linemen, too. He knows better than that. It's definitely a hold. What kind of play call is that? Oh my gosh, this is a bad sequence here for
Just
Lions
shit calling
play
it.
calling. Yeah,
Things you love to hear. Things you love to
Yeah.
hear.
not good for Ben Johnson. Yeah,
Rod Zawacki said they're going the wrong way, and if you could please send him the link. He's got nothing to do. He would love to come on. He said it's invisible. You can't see it. You got to wear your invisible glasses.
Okay.
All right. I always love our guy Hot Rod coming into the equation.
no, there we go. There's the Raymond prop just cashed. You got 13 on that one.
Fourth
So
and goal.
Raymond over receiving yards. Yep.
They're going to kick a field goal.
They probably should just.
They're going to go for it here. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
fuck yeah, they're gonna go
Fourth
for
and
it.
goal at 7. Yeah,
Wow.
I love it. I love it.
or at the
Fourth
8.
and goal for it. Fourth and goal on the 7.
Fourth and
Yeah.
goal on the 8. Yeah, they're going. They feel like
Go
hey,
for
we're
it,
down here
Campbell.
again. Yeah, We
Go
don't
for
wanna-
it, Campbell.
Again. Yeah.
Give us play-by-play. Let's hear it.
All right, here we go. It's 4th and goal
Oh,
line.
delay game. They're a bunch of bitches.
8-yard line.
Delay a game on a fucking bunch of bitches.
Let's hear it. Oh, delay a game.
They're kicking a field. But
Oh,
what?
it's
Now they're gonna kick.
What's the fucking 3? I need this
We're
first
made
half.
it 4th and 3. Like,
Hey. Take it. I need
Now, what was the whole intention on that?
Does the kicker have a is it like a plane? It needs a certain trajectory to take off. The fuck.
They're too close for a field goal attempt. They need to back it up.
Stupid.
too close.
Whatever.
Mother.
maybe they'll miss it.
Yeah, that's all they did. They were just trying to draw them offside. If they had gone offside and then had gone down to the 3-yard
Maybe they go
line,
for it on
would've-
4th and 3.
They
Maybe we'll
would
try
have.
to drive them off sides again.
6-0.
Let's go.
Everyone,
We
baby.
need that first half, Babano. We need that first half, my guy. Let's go.
Plus 7.5 is looking pretty.
Yeah, the Raiders haven't even done anything yet, other than an interception from Jimmy.
He does have 9 rushing yards though.
Yeah,
Jimmy
he does have-
Garoppolo's interception was like minus 170.
9 rushing yards and a bad interception. That's Jimmy's
Yeah.
night so far.
Can you imagine that? Well, those are 2 props that both hit. If you had the interception and the over rushing yards, you
Yep.
really making out cashing early.
Come on, we need to take Scherzer
Jimmy
out.
G special.
I was hoping he'd go at least to the second half before he threw a pick.
So you can get better odds, yeah.
Minus 170 is nowhere to. You don't want to play there. The Raiders have lost 16 straight games when the total in the game is 7 points or higher. Not a good look for your boys tonight. Raiders. You think Devontae Adams got to be like, what the fuck am I doing here in Las Vegas?
Yeah, well, it's his fault.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, exactly. He's the one that left. Aaron Rodgers at the time. Yep.
See,
He
I want to know.
said he wanted to be with Carr, and then look where that happened. Look, I fucking took him.
Yeah, but didn't he also think that maybe Rodgers would go there?
Yeah, that's a good point. He did think that there might be that opportunity.
Jordan Love could have used Devontae Adams. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Rodgers dicked him over or anything like that. I wonder what the story behind that is.
He still says that he wants to play, like he misses him and wants to go play. So,
Is Aaron Rodgers on the fucking quickest comeback trail ever after this Achilles injury?
yeah, it's been pretty crazy to see.
What the fuck? He had some new age therapy and he's out there.
He's already throwing the ball and whatever.
They're really, I mean, they're going to, his knee's going to explode and goo's going to come out. That's what's going to happen.
And at the end of the day, they're still going to have Zach Wilson.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny is Zach Wilson is now the best starting quarterback in New York.
Yeah.
Only because Daniel Jones is hurt.
Did you guys see the overlay between Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes? Russell Wilson's killing it this year. I didn't realize that until I saw the numbers. I mean,
Because the defense is so bad.
The team's not doing well, but man, he's throwing.
Well, they just beat the Chiefs, so
big win. Here comes your guy Moreno.
Yep.
I think he's my guy too, incidentally.
We head to the bottom of the fourth in the MLB. Texas up 3-0.
All right, Raiders ball at the 25.
He was a pick 6 here. Give me a pick 6.
Whoa.
See where it goes after that. It's okay.
Some people don't need that pick 6 right now. Yeah.
that is any kind of offense would be nice.
Whoa.
Hold up. No. We're good. We're good with no offense.
As long as the Raiders offense, I just don't. They haven't done shit.
Just yards. They don't have to score. They can just kind of move the ball down the field, back and forth, and they can turn it over or miss field goals, whatever.
This is another barn burner for prime time. Another
Yep.
big prime time barn burner.
Yeah, Jimmy said, "Fuck that! I'm not watching this bullshit game. I'm gonna let Mike take over."
Yeah.
Oh, tipped and incomplete. And Zaloni almost intercepted at 3rd down now.
Ramon Scott says LBJ is now a game time decision.
Forget he's not playing. Are
Of
you
course
kidding
it
me,
is.
Ramon Scott? Yeah.
It's 3 games in. We need these players to rest. Come on,
He's
guys.
going to rest tonight. That old ass of his
NBA players
went
are
into
such
overtime last night.
pussies.
Yeah.
They're such pussies.
Yeah. Come on, he's not playing.
I
Orlando
played
plus
2
3.5
games. I need a
Orlando.
night off.
Yeah.
And they just went to overtime. in the last
$1
game.
The new rule that they put in place it doesn't make any difference. It's just they're just going to keep rotating different stars to sit at every, like, it doesn't make any difference.
No.
All right, 3rd down.
Oh my God, they took Scherzer out.
Did they
He's
really?
hurt. He's hurt.
There you go.
All right, so Texas bullpen, which is not good, is coming in right now.
They got
Oh,
Gray
it's
in
became
now.
a game all of a sudden.
They got
Woo.
Gray.
Let's go.
Oh, boy.
Right out.
Gray's supposed to start tomorrow, so is that going to be Dane Dunning tomorrow now?
Oh, man, that's not good for Texas if that's the case.
Wow.
But why am
Come
I not
on, D-backs. Get them runs back, baby.
3 innings?
Them runs back. Come on.
Now's their chance. Yep.
Shocker. Shocker, you rushed him back from an injury, and he gets injured again.
Just
I'm
imagine
so
if you
shocked.
had Scherzer over outs. He's dealing.
I know.
Oh.
I would have bet his under stuff tonight. If I would have bet his under outs, if only Bet Online offered outs.
See, they're expecting him to go. They're expecting the series. to go.
Jesus Christ, these teams can't do fucking anything.
Wow.
Wow, he was dealing too. I will take that.
Yeah.
It's like a Mike situation. I don't cheer for injuries, but if they happen, hey, okay.
That's not Mike's position, and we
we
all know what his real
Yes,
position is.
Mel, cash the under outs for Scherzer.
There you go.
I wish that was available on my book. I would have slammed that. Would not have predicted that he would leave after 3 innings and not give up a run.
Right.
What's the
Bet Online does offer outs? Where?
anybody know what the Dallas Stars overtime prop looks like here? Because 2-1.
Yeah,
I don't know, but that's why I am.
Nick, did I message you or your brother? I think it was your brother. He was doing a show and said he couldn't find the outs, and I messaged him. I'm like, dude, it's right here. I sent him a thing and everything.
Oh, I never. No, I didn't see
You
it.
got to go to Game
All right,
Prop.
you sent it to Tim, and of course the Penguins take the lead.
If you go to Matchup and then
course
you
they
go
do,
to Game Props, it's right there. Because that's who I use for most of my outs.
I do have the over in that Pittsburgh game, though, so it's not all bad news. Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, guys.
Yeah.
Well, fuck a duck.
Yeah. Plus, actually, Dostal is in net now in that game because Gibson got injured
hurt
after the first period.
Also, the Penguins were just given 800 power plays, so that doesn't help the Ducks either. They just had to kill off. They just had to kill off a 5-on-3 and it was stupid.
Let me
That's
guess.
unbelievable. That's goalie interference. I'm enraged the more I watch that Anaheim goal was called back. That would have made it 3-1, and now look at the difference now. Roche's call. Oh, I'm going to be
Oh,
railing
shit,
on that. on the
is
show
the
tomorrow.
Melka in net tonight?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm going to guess
Are you
you're
riding with Blackhawks cock tonight?
Well, okay. I was going to guess that you're on the Blackhawks, and I'm also going to guess you're on the Canadians.
Yep.
Okay, well, I hope you win that bet, but it better be an over because I have VGK's team total over.
Ooh.
The VGK, yeah.
I got the VGK team total under.
Okay, well, that's good.
I have that game projected for like 5 goals. So that was one that kind of popped off the page for me for that to be an under. But you never know.
By the way, I've got the Jets game on one of my screens here. The goaltending's phenomenal in this game. Both guys just start
I had that game lined perfectly. I had the Rangers around.
Oh, St. Brown down the sideline, big gain.
Yeah.
Inside the 35.
Come on, Arizona. Let's get some runs here.
Are the Islanders about to get a power play here, and the Stars just tied it 2-2.
Oh, Mike got the overtime.
I almost bet the draw in that game. Oh no, it's another Red Wings penalty because, yeah, it makes sense. He was trying to make a puck.
Goff is so shit.
They call that penalty because it's stick, bro.
They ran a play action and he turned the wrong way.
Yeah.
The guy was on the other side of him, and he
Ducks tie it 3-3.
There we
Pass
go.
the team total over.
There's the over for the game too. All right. I'm actually gonna be
Well, I never
profitable.
took the
I had a little
over.
more money on the over than Anaheim in that game, so it's actually not. It's gonna be a profitable game, but man, it'll be icing on the cake if it's Anaheim comes back here. 3-3.
fucking smacked.
St. Brown with the catch. It might come back though. It's on the Raiders. Yeah, it will stand. All right, so it's inside the red zone for Detroit.
I think Max Crosby and Birdman are friends. Remember Birdman from what was the guy's
Cash
name?
Money? Yeah, Birdman. Yeah, Lil Wayne's buddy. Yep.
Oh no, not that Birdman is Cash Money. He started it, I think, or one of the.
Yeah, that's
bounty
right.
guys.
Yeah.
No, I mean Birdman, basketball player, the guy that did a bunch of drugs.
Oh,
different Birdman.
Hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Birdman. Right. That's what's his name there. Yeah. The all
Big
the
gangy
tattoos
white
on
dude.
Nuggets. Anderson or something.
Craig
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yep.
No, Chris
They
Anderson.
look
Craig Anderson.
Yeah.
Craig Anderson was the goaltender.
3-0.
Him and Crosby look like they'd be friends.
Yes.
They look like they'd be extras in an episode of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Obviously, as the meth cooks.
Still 3-0 in that baseball game.
Yeah, end of the fourth.
If you're Anaheim, you band together and say it's us against the world right now in this hockey game. Yeah.
Wow, the Islanders score a shorthanded goal from Casey Cizikas. How about that?
Casey Seditas, as Don Cherry would call him. Yeah.
God damn it.
Let's go, Islanders.
Are we kicking another field goal yet?
It looks like they might be actually, because 2nd and 1 and I don't know what that was.
That was
What
horrible.
wow, fuck was that?
It was horrible.
That play call. What was it? It was shit. That's what it was. Yeah.
Huso wants that one back. That squeaked through his 5-hole.
4th and 9. Take it.
Yep, there it is. Field goal.
Kick that shit. Kick that shit.
The score's
Fucking-
getting too high for my liking. We need to miss
Oh,
this.
it fucking seems driving me insane.
Right? We need to miss this.
We need to miss this.
That kick. Block it, run it back.
End of the fourth. God damn. All right. Arizona's going to score nothing. I'm going to lose all those plays on that game. The over in Arizona.
I went to look for the Dallas overtime. I was a little too late. It's 2-2.
That's what we said when they tied it up. I said, we hope Mike got there.
No, I missed it. You know, that's one of my teams too, Dave. You know, we've done enough of these streams that I love those Dallas overtime spots. But Bono, what were your overtime your plays again?
Which ones?
Didn't you have a bunch of overtime spots tonight?
Yeah, I did. Oh, and the hockey. Yeah, we had Carolina draw. We had Carolina Philly draw. What else do we have? We have a bunch.
2-2 in that game.
Anaheim Pittsburgh draw. Carolina Philly draw. And then later on, I've got Columbus Dallas draw. Chicago Arizona draw. Montreal Vegas draw.
They got to be like 3-1, right? I mean, every one of them's got to be around that 3-1 number.
Well, we got two that are tied in the third period right now.
We're looking good right now. You know what? I would probably pick those games too. At hindsight 2020, I would probably pick those games to be draws.
I would like the Flyers to get another goal in regulation here, so we can get a chance at that over though.
3-3 would be great, and then the Philly overtime win would be just
4-3
Philly in overtime would be a dream for me. That would be everything wins there if that happens.
3-3 Ducks Pittsburgh. Wow. You can still get the Ducks at plus 144 on the money line.
Fuck a duck.
Flightless birds.
Fucking Diamondbacks. They can't fucking score. They suck.
I'm going to take this Rangers. I'm going to move on this Rangers at minus 120. That's the pregame number I got. I still like them. I'm still. I don't think Winnipeg.
Islanders at the end of the second period.
Ugh. Every time I see that, you got that commercial for that Chick-fil-A pimento thing where that looks like throw up.
Yeah, brutal.
Oh my god, makes me sick to my stomach.
I'm not a big pimento cheese guy to begin with.
I like pimento cheese. It looks like It looks like fucking vomit.
Arizona's got 43 comebacks this year.
They're not coming back tonight though.
Might be time to sprinkle.
It's over. It's over. It's cooked.
See what that live line is.
I'll tell you what, this Islanders Detroit game seems like it might go overtime.
Why would you say that? The Islanders are
we got an Islander fan in the
The Islanders don't win overtime, so I don't want this going to overtime because they don't
get it worked up.
Detroit's got the third highest offense in the league, right? They're scoring 4 goals a game.
And with the amount of power plays the refs keep calling on the Islanders, they'll score on one.
Are these guys going to give the Ducks a power play? I noticed that 6-2 right now for.
And both teams.
No, that'll be bad against Penguins. No, league needs Penguin good. That's what refs are thinking. League needs Penguins good.
Arizona's plus 350.
You know, it's not bad. Nunya says, imagine taking the plastic wrap off a fresh bat of pimento cheese left from whoever closed last night. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
That's not pimento cheese isn't a big thing here in New York, or at least in Western New York. But I did a bunch of golf trips down to the south there.
We're tied in Boston.
Yep, there it is. Boston tied it up. Yep.
Yeah, the south they like pimento. I
don't love pimento cheese. Every place I went to in Myrtle Beach with their pimento cheese options. Like, ugh,
yeah,
gross.
Up Dallas ahead now of Columbus 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I did jump on that Boston spot.
That game isn't over.
We talked about that Bruins live line. I got him at like plus 155.
Yeah.
Bruins live line spot.
Yep.
And I have him in that parlay with Carolina.
Yeah, I need them to win second, or at least win so I can push that -1. I need a lightning goal too. I need a lightning.
Monday night, you got all 4 sports going, things popping off all over the place.
Yeah.
Love the sports equinox. Let's go.
Willie, what do you mean I'm not even betting this game? Which game? There's a bunch of games. You got to be a little more.
You got to be specific on a night like tonight. This is a sports
Which game?
equinox day after all. Yeah.
Just leave him hanging, Willie.
Probably he thinks the football game in he doesn't know.
22 games in play. You know which one?
Yeah. The game. He's not betting the game. What game?
This game. He said it.
It's almost like when people come in my chat and they're like, New York money line. Well, is it the Mets? Is it the
team
Jets?
name, sport?
Giants? Is it the Yankees? Is it the Islanders? Is it the Rangers? Gotta
be specific.
Look at the title of the stream. I do have a bet on that game. If you were here earlier, you would know what it is. It's the under. I do have a bet on the game. Imagine that. I think they just took that Stars goal away.
Viral Video says, Babano, the third period is the lowest scoring and lowest allowed for the Rangers. I think under 4 minus 1.
Okay, Graham. Nick doesn't even bet. Nope. I totally don't bet anything, K Graham. You're right.
That makes sense. They
took the goal off. It's 2-2 again.
What is going on?
Yeah. Nick's got a admirer in the chat. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I just write down my plays and I just let them be. I'm gonna just write down my plays, not to put $1 on them and see what happens. It's just fun.
Okay. So next time that someone talks about my boyfriend or that I have a boyfriend or something about all of that, and I don't say anything, and you get mad at this, come on, your hazing is way, way easier than what I get. Just suck it up.
No, I just like I know it's all a joke.
Or getting boo food or any of the fuck you see. Fucking things.
Here we go. We got the Raiders driving down the field.
Raiders, good drive. Yeah, very good drive. First good drive they've had today or tonight.
Raiders first
28 right now.
Good drive by the Raiders. You don't hear that very often.
No.
Right when we don't need it, Babano. Let's go. Let's get it.
Jacobs, this is an all sports
down to the 21.
We talk about all sports on this. Everything.
Yeah. Really, that's because most of my money is invested in hockey tonight. That's the only reason why.
Yeah,
if you want to bet, you want advice or something, ask a question or put your bet in there. If you want to focus on the game, just
hockey's my main focus.
And go figure, the Raiders are giving it to Jacobs, who is their bell cow, and he's doing something with it. Go figure. Go figure, Raiders.
Hand off. There we go. First down. They're in the red zone for the first time tonight.
There we go. Look, I'm wearing my black and white representing Raiders today. I would never wear their actual jersey. This is close enough.
The black and white.
Could have worn my Adams jersey tonight. What was I thinking?
Good girl.
The first touchdown still alive, right? We're still looking at first touchdown props.
Yeah.
My goodness, who would have thought?
Jimmy G's having a great game. They can score here.
They're starting to get the ground game going on this drive. They've opened up some chunks on the ground for Jacobs.
Yeah, lines are soft on these. Should open up on them.
Well, they actually have a good rush defense. That's why I didn't take his under. I thought about it.
Did we miss a live spot here for the Raiders? I don't know what the points were, but 9-0.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
7.5 right now.
7.5.
It was as high as 10.5 before. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we missed that.
Jacobs again, and he's down to the 6, so it's 3rd and 1.
Fumble.
Hold him. Fumble. Hold him. Fumble.
Fumble Ruski. Come on. Fumble the ball.
Dave, you're on the under, right? You can let up a score by the Raiders one time.
Okay, fine. Field goal.
That's inside the number. I'm okay with that.
No points.
Fumble. Fumble liar.
Fumble Ruski.
Where did that come from?
Mike's been trying to do that since the stream started.
So come
3rd and 1. Oh, it's a sneak for Jimmy G. First down.
At least he knows where the end the live stream button is now.
Yeah.
Top right corner, Mike.
I see that now. I've made that mistake on Razor. I will make it twice. Let's go. Let's hold them at 3, boys. Hold them. Hold them. Hold
Or a
them.
touchdown here, go for 2, make it a 9-8 game.
No, that's not going to work for my first half.
No.
What do you have, Lions first half?
Or we fumble, not score any points, and then we
first and goal at the 3. Jacobs again. He's in. Touchdown.
Wow! Really? God damn it. A lot of time left.
And there's the price you pay for 3 red zone or 3 pretty. No, the first top field goal wasn't red zone, but the last 2 were, and settling for field goals.
Maybe they should have went for it on 4th and 8.
Well, if they wanted to get them to jump offside, they didn't. So 9-7. It's with the extra.
Wait a minute. I just realized something. Did you bet the Raiders because they're playing the Lions?
Matt,
Who?
But I know you're not.
know it.
I know. No. I'm saying you obviously. I'm not saying you don't have a reason to cap the game, but tell me that added a little bit extra on top. Come
Well,
on.
you know it did. Come on.
Yeah.
This guy hates the Lions.
No, not at all. I took the Phillies game 7. I mean, I bet against.
That is true. That is true. That is true. And Mike, I couldn't believe my ears when Jimmy fucking told me that he bet the Dolphins. I was all like, "Oh, the pigs are flying."
Did you see the medicated Monday show after that?
Mm-mm.
I'll have to send you a clip from the show.
Okay.
Ripped up his Eagles man card. Ripped it up on stream.
Jeez.
It was fine camera work of our guy Razor. I know how excited he was too, because he obviously put the time into it to write it down on the card and then rip it up in my face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, that's fine. That's fair.
I had to
Let's
go.
go.
I went to Eagles Stadium, searched man cards, looked Mike M up, just took it right out. Said I'll be taking this. Thank
Lightning
you.
goal.
Revoked it right from
Yeah,
underneath.
lightning tie at 3-3. Yeah.
All right, no more scores. 9-7. Let's cover the spread. Game over.
Well, if they want to come down and kick a field goal to end this first half, I'm okay with that. Give me that, Detroit. We can all win here. Let's go. Give me this
Hey,
first
I'm
half.
okay with that.
Yeah, the total is at 41.5. I mean, as long as we don't have a touchdown, we'll be fine in the first half.
All we really need is fucking Arizona.
Every game other than the Islanders right now is tied. Every game.
Literally.
That's good for Bobano. Didn't you had a
Good for all those draws. Well,
Yeah,
right now,
Jesus
anyway.
Christ.
Good God, tonight's gonna be so stressful, ain't it?
Isn't it funny when you look at a card and you're like, I think they could all be draws, and then it's like looking at the NFL and you're like, I think it could be a big under day, and everything's under. Like that's exactly how it feels.
By the way, the Bruins just got a 5-minute major, and it's a 5-minute power play for Florida right now.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but obviously there was a significant incident.
All right, Arizona.
Tampa Bay ties it up 3-3. Kraken, Tampa.
So this is going to be a night of every game going to overtime and the favorite winning in overtime, because why not?
That's one of those deals where it's like I should have just put $1 on everything to go to overtime. You know? What you win $8,000? Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's only $1.
So so hockey rules. If it goes to overtime and they win, that obviously counts as a point for the team total. But in a shootout, it doesn't count, right?
Yes,
So shootout does not count for the team total.
they don't give the if it goes to a shootout, they don't give goal scorers. They don't give team total props.
Obviously, not every score, but the team that wins doesn't get an extra point. It's just how it ended at overtime. Okay.
No, yeah, basically a game that goes to overtime because it becomes what in the NHL we call a 3-point game. The winner still gets 2, whether or not you win in regulation or overtime or shootout. Because you win, you get 2. You lose in overtime, you get 1.
No. I'm talking about the team for betting purposes.
Team totals, right?
Team totals, yes. As long because there's actually it depends on the way you bet it. Most of the time, yes. There are some people that take like team total overs in regulation.
Yeah.
For a better number.
But I was saying, if they win the shootout, that doesn't count as a point towards the team total.
It does. It very well does.
It does?
Absolutely, it does.
It's going to depend on
it's your end score. If you're 3-3 and you win the shootout, the game ends 4-3. There's the over 3.5 team total.
Well, if it happens to me, I'll see one of these days. I don't know. Just asking the question.
Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, it's if
Yeah, 'cause can't you bet like team totals and regulation and all that stuff too?
you can. There are better numbers from obviously including regulation.
Spence, you do a lot of in regulation bets, don't you?
Here and there, I did. I haven't done as many this year so far, but I do them every once in a while. Yeah.
Oh, I do in reg sides all the time.
I haven't bet an in reg side in years.
You do the minus.
I bet minus ones instead.
Yeah.
Basically, it's usually a couple cents more, but it allows me to push in overtime rather than lose. If the game goes to overtime, my team still wins.
And you said the lines are better that way, right? When you do it,
It's a couple of cents. It depends on the game. Sometimes it's a couple cents better. Sometimes it's a couple cents worse. Most of the times it's a couple cents worse.
I don't do it because I don't root for the tie. But if you like, there's
it's my way of lowering the juice without taking the reg.
Yeah. Just don't take Dallas and reg. I made that mistake a couple times last year.
Yeah, no. They're an overtime team. I don't think we're getting this over in Philly.
Yeah, there are 5 minutes left. Not much.
Yep. No, that game when it was 13 minutes left, tied 2-2. We should have known it was going to go to overtime, tied 2-2. Because in division games, when they're tied that late, usually you don't see much scoring.
Jameson Williams on the board with a nice catch.
That's good. We need more of that, Spenny. We need more of that.
Well, if he didn't take a fucking 6-yard loss for a pass earlier, would be in a much better spot.
No, it's like we got to get out of the negative. It's like my bank account. Got to get out of the negative.
Jesus, right.
Get into the positive. Yeah.
3-0 Texas and 5.
God damn.
Well, the first 5 under hit for whoever had it.
Now, what you want to hear when you have the over?
I mean, oh, you did?
Terrible.
Lost if you had the over. Thanks, Dave.
Sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. I didn't bet the first 5 over. I only bet the full game over. And in the Diamondbacks team total.
Who bet did you bet the first 5 under?
No.
Well, then fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
That's why. Because fuck them.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
That's right.
I got this Pacers game here. I got the Bulls are up 109, 105. I got the Pacers money line here.
Big Ragu's backstage.
Oh man.
Well, let's bring our guy on. Let's without further ado, let's bring this NFL whisperer into the equation.
What the hell, man? I've been fucking banging on the door back here. Let me in. I'm laughing because I'm listening to you guys talk about the points for the tie and the shootout. You got these fucking Canadians right here. They can tell you in their sleep what goes on with that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right about that, my friend. You're right about that. Yeah.
But Ian wasn't on screen. Spenny was.
So break this.
Too focused on his bets.
I'll let Ragu go, but
listen, I hope I don't get on the show. I gave out 23 under the first half. It's pretty close right now. Jimmy's going to sell me the half a point, but I said, nah, give me the 23 flat. So if I lose this, or I can't lose, I could tie. If I tie, I'm going to be really mad because this will be my third first half under that.
I was going to say, first half unders have been losing in the most stupid ways the last few weeks.
Oh, my goodness.
Last minutes.
It started with Dobbs a couple weeks ago throwing that pick for Cincinnati.
No, the worst one was that Niners game when oh, damn it. Carolina just scored 3-2.
Did they? Oh, shit.
Fucking hell.
Hey, Big Ragu, I love that shirt you got on, my guy.
Yeah, man. I knew I was coming on with you tonight, brother.
Everyone's got a cash shirt for me. I don't know what I'm
cash
doing.
It, baby.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's see if we can cash
it. You didn't go to Palooza.
I guess not.
Palooza.
Giving them out.
That was Palooza number 1.
Yep. First one. The original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Holy shit. I've never seen that happen. I've always wanted to see it happen. Some guy grabbed Gibbs by his hair, just got all hair.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a caveman. Is that a foul?
It seems like the running game's picked up on both sides. I mean, there's holes.
It'll be offsetting. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's legal. It shouldn't be legal.
Yeah. Part of the uniform, man.
Yeah, it's legal, but obviously it's frowned upon. Like, it's an unwritten thing with the players, right? Like,
kind of. Do it, but if
nothing there, grab it. Yank.
Yep.
He went back for it too. He knew he couldn't get his jersey, so he went back
You
for
call
it.
a personal foul on that?
Yeah, the offsetting by holding though on Detroit. Yeah.
Oh, that was horse. That was horse. Was it a horse collar? Oh, that wasn't his hair. It was his collar. I thought it was his
Real
hair.
American full game unders in primetime games are like, I think like 17-9 this year. They're pretty good.
Yeah, Al, I haven't seen it. I guess I'm not very observant, but shit, if
Every part of the body, you can tackle it.
Yep.
Well, Raghu, we're happy to have
Was
you
that
here.
Raghu?
My bad. I
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's all good.
I didn't realize production and hosting was all in the same category tonight.
It's
So
a tough spot, right?
happy to have you, my guy. What,
Good to be
what are
here
your
with you,
thoughts?
my friend.
You got any looks you want to share with us? Anything at this point that's still in
You know,
play?
the only thing I have going into the game was the first half under. I took the over in the Rangers game tonight. I didn't tweet that out though, but that's it. I had two plays. I had the first half under here, and then the over in the baseball game. So far, that's it's early yet, but I mean halfway through. We'll see. We'll see what bullpen action.
You're rolling. You're still up.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm trying to get in the black this week. So right now, my teasers have been pretty good. I don't think I've lost a teaser this year. I probably I think on 6 shows I gave out 5. And they tried to give away my Ravens teaser yesterday. They tried to. Did you watch into that game?
I did. Yeah, crazy.
That was wild. That was wild.
Aguilar, man, what's he thinking? Playing shortstop, trying to pick the ball up.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Man.
Islanders 2-0.
And they went right back at him again. He wised up the second time around.
All right, I'm not a producer.
I was glad they kicked the 3 instead of going for the touchdown first.
Yeah.
Because the 3 would have lost a teaser.
Yeah, there you go. You're right. 2-0 Isles over the Red Wings.
You know, it's much more enjoyable watching a game with the
Lions are just outside the red zone.
Yeah, Lions are inside the 30. Yeah, right now. Yep, 2nd and 9.
No, they're gonna score.
Let's get this field goal.
It's easier to watch the games when you don't
When you don't have money on it, when it's your team, and you don't have money on it.
Yeah, that's the beauty.
I'm actually enjoying watching an Islander game right now.
Ramon
And I
Scott,
don't
that's
think
the
we bet on
best Aguilar
I was
clip that
joking
they
because the
have
other
out
guy
there.
said you don't bet on sports.
Oh yeah, no, I don't bet on sports.
He doesn't
No,
bet. He doesn't bet anything.
I'm trying to cleanse myself. So I'm giving up gambling. So I'm just writing down plays at this point. And
We
seeing
are
what
here catching babies, unlike Aguilar.
Dude, that's the best post-game interview. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's fantastic. That was a big drop slap for Aguilar. And that was great. That's Philly fans, man.
Yep.
I was watching a local Philly channel the other day when they were showing the highlights when the Phillies lost to Game 7. Boy, it was typical Philly fashion, man. They were brutal. The fans, the kids too.
Oh yeah,
the kids.
I remember seeing a video at I think it was the Monday night game between the Dolphins and the Eagles, and somebody in a Dolphins jersey went to high five a little kid in an Eagles jersey, and the kid goes,
yeah. I
and
saw
the kid can't be more than 3 years old. I'm like, that's very
The
Philly.
city of brotherly love.
Yeah, they showed the clip on Medicaid Monday. Mike, if you go to Medicaid Monday poll, you can probably pull it up if you wanted to play it. But yeah, they showed it, and man, people were talking about running out, laying in traffic. They were talking about fire Topper, the coach. It was bad, but legit stuff.
All right, 3rd and 6 for the Lions at the 24, over the middle, Laporta again. 1st and 10 at the 17. Use your timeouts, man. Jeez, there you go.
They got a couple shots maybe at the end zone, and then probably a field goal.
Well, they got 29 seconds and 2 timeouts, so they don't really have to. They're not stretched in terms of time.
They're going
Right
to score
now.
in this drive.
Defense.
Turnover.
Defense.
He was trying to call one. Well, you got to get up next to him, Campbell. Like you can't be far away and can't read your mind.
Kraken and Lightning are in overtime.
Yep. I'm just hoping for
Where
the
they
push
playing
there.
that game in Tampa or down
Tampa.
in West?
Yeah, Tampa. Yep.
I went to the Canucks game the other night.
Oh yeah, Vancouver was there. Yeah.
Yeah, they came out hot. They scored 2 quick goals.
Yes.
I told Jimmy I was going on. I think I did the show that
Laporta touchdown Lions.
Let's go, cash
Let's
it.
go, baby.
Let's cash
Let's
Laporta.
Touchdown prop.
Ah,
There you
There we
go.
go. Finally.
Missed the
Finally.
extra point.
Please miss the extra point.
Let's go. Finally.
Unbelievable.
woo.
Let's go,
There we
baby.
go. Yeah.
You know,
This is just
NFL, they should
ridiculous.
change the this with the NBA.
It's every fucking game now. Every fucking game it's within the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. It's absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Well, and under a minute. Under a
Yeah.
minute.
Every
You know what the definition of insanity is, right?
Do the same shit over and over
Yeah,
again.
that's right.
Expect a different outcome.
result. Yeah.
Been there and done that.
Yeah.
extra point is
It has been uncanny though. It's been sort of silly.
it's
That's
been
wild.
fluky is what it's been.
Yeah, it's been
Frustrating.
when you have any
Nobody stopped anybody on the last
Flyers
drive.
team finishes 3-2. I can't even get a push on the over six.
Third down after third
Yeah,
down
that's
after
brutal.
third down.
Unbelievable.
Worst final score possible. Yeah.
Yep.
All three go down. Philly.
All yep.
draw,
Everything falls in that
over.
game.
Yeah.
We got that.
That being
Detroit
said, we have a
versus
chance to get
Astros.
all three of those with Anaheim draw and over against Pittsburgh. We've already got over.
Well, shit. I was
Yeah.
kind of hoping to be in the black a little bit this week, but now I'm going to be a little bit in the red. I
So
went
much crap with the late scores. You're right. Yeah.
2-2-1.
Yep.
For the show,
Yeah.
I went positive this week. 9-6.
Boy, how about that Tennessee game, man? That was a
Yeah, baby.
was the best.
but who? I mean, Levis. We figured. I mean, he aired him out early on. He had 3 touchdowns with Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
We kind of put the pressure, and Atlanta wound up having 3 field goals, so you knew it was coming. You know, they're going to try to open up, and then Ritter went out, and the change there, so that sparked them. So, yeah, that under was done early on.
Yeah. Ritter's fucking terrible.
Yeah, he's bad. But
I've been saying it. I've been saying it all year long. Just fade Ritter all year long.
I
don't
said
care.
the first game of the season. Why isn't Heineke the starter? He's a decent
Yes,
quarterback.
he's better. He should.
And
be
that
started.
team has the best young weapons in the entire NFL. Their running back, their wide receiver, and their tight end. They could be killer, but not when you have Desmond Ritter throwing you the ball. Not gonna happen.
How about Tommy DeVito taking down the Jets?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, how about
That's
that?
crazy.
Yeah.
They were worried about
Wow.
Tyrod Taylor. I said,
Almost
all right.
taking them down.
Almost
Yeah.
taking him down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I apologize. Yeah.
That was a
You know what's
wild
funny?
finish.
I was coming back from Clearwater in the car. I was listening on XM radio.
I'll
And
be
they
right
already
back.
said the Jets had won the game. I'm like, all right, good. I mean the Giants. And then they said it was a miraculous, like I don't know what he did. They said he was way back. Like, what do you convert, like a 4th and $1 million or something like that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they
Seattle
scored.
are playing overtime, of fucking course.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
know
it was-
Dabo didn't want any part of DeVito putting that ball up in the air either. So, and he was on the practice squad last week?
Literally a week ago.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. They're giving Pittsburgh another 5-on-3.
Of course they
Late
are.
in the third period.
Fucking course they are.
That's yeah.
5-on-3.
This is unbelievable, man.
And with no time left. I mean, 2 minutes left, right? So it's
They're going to score here. There goes the fucking draw and Anaheim. Any chance of either of those?
Yeah.
wow.
I got the push on the under 23 first half.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
We do cash that first half. Detroit Lions -3.5, -4.5, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Jimmy tried to help me out, man. He tried to get me that 23.5. It's nah. I'm good, buddy. Give me the -110. Screw the minus.
Bruins are in overtime too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Basically every game's in overtime.
When you the way I've come around too is I've always been a guy that takes less juice and gambles, but when you narrow down the variables and you shorten the length of time, so like first fives in first halves, I'll take more juice in smaller variable settings for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That definitely makes sense.
Like team totals, I'll take super high juice with props. I mean, for me, at 150s, or
And they're priced in that way
usually
usually too.
yeah.
The
Or picture props,
2.5.
like player props, I'll take more juice because you have to rely on one. Your cap is so confident on one or two things, not 10 different freaking things going on.
Right. All right.
Well, hey, we were right and the books were right, so it's a push.
Of course they do.
All right. Well, we're looking at halftime. Let's take a look at some of these halftime numbers.
Yeah,
I will say though that penalty that gave Pittsburgh this 5-on-3 was fucking delay a game over the glass. So, you have to call that. There's not much to do there. Yeah.
We've got the Detroit Lions are minus 10.5 right now. The total's at 44.5. Oof. Couple of ugly numbers.
Yeah, there's no room for
23 points in the first half. So essentially they're saying more than 3 touchdowns in the second half for the Detroit Vegas spot.
They've got the team totals, Raiders 16.5 juiced to the over, and then the 28.5 for the Lions juiced to the over. I still don't like either of those numbers. I'm not sure either of them score that many points.
I mean, they just scored 14 on the last 2 drives.
Yeah.
But what does that equate to coming out of the half?
It'd be 30. It would do it. It would do it.
Yeah. I mean, you could see shenanigans at the end of the game, just like the end of the half here.
Yeah.
That's you over.
Well, I definitely like. I would take. I mean, I'm not going to take either, but I like the Lions better than I like the Raiders. Score.
I'll probably end up standing pat in this game at halftime. I don't think I like it much. Honestly,
I kind of hate to do that, but I don't disagree with you there. It just feels like we're you and I are both on the Lions -7, so we're up 9 points.
Yep.
I don't want to move it up to -10.5.
You're in a good spot right now.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like what I would look for is a live spot. If Vegas comes, so Vegas is supposed to start with the ball, right? If Vegas comes down and scores a touchdown, then I would think I would jump on the Lions live spot. So
yeah, that's what you're hoping for early. But again, then you could double back on it.
Because I like that 7. I like that 7 number a lot. So at this point, given that we're 9 points up here after the first half, we might get like a 4.5 or a 5.5 in the second after they score. So we'll see what Vegas does. I'm going to put it on Vegas to do something to start this game off. And if they don't, then the under to me feels like a hammer spot at that point. Like if they can't score on this opening drive after going to halftime, after crafting up your plays and doing what you're going to do to try to script things out when you're getting the ball, if they can't get it done, then I gotta look at that.
Oh my God! Out of the penalty box, short-handed goal for the Ducks with 11 seconds left.
No way!
No fucking way!
Did they win?
11 seconds.
I gotta flip that. I flipped off it I didn't want to watch that.
Wow!
Oh my God!
Yeah, plus 215, boys. Let's go.
And LeBron just
Fuck you, Penguins and refs. Yeah.
Well, 2-man down, short-handed.
Wow.
More ice for them to skate, I guess.
It was a 5-on-3 for Pittsburgh. Anaheim cleared as one of the guys were getting out of the penalty box, and he had a fucking breakaway. It was McTavish. McTavish with the goal.
He got the puck on the breakaway out of the box.
That was my late ad. Normally my late ads suck, but tonight the late
the Penguins were don't even say this is it was a good goal.
I'm gonna wait for the game.
It's like they were congregating like we can fuck this up.
Is that it?
The Penguins were -240.
There's no reason. That just did not make any sense. Did not make any sense.
That's justice right there.
Yes.
They got screwed left and right tonight, the Anaheim Ducks.
Yep.
Fuck you, Penguins. Old fucking geezer fucking team.
We know a lot of people were betting them too. The line was juicing up because of the death, so they were honoring him. So that probably juiced the line up a little bit.
And that's it. Ball game over. Quack.
Cash that big.
Quack.
There we go.
Quack.
We go, boys.
Quack.
The
Quack.
old
Yeah,
plus
that-
215.
That deserves a drink.
Shout out,
Absolutely.
shots.
Oh, I got a drink
Let's go.
after that. That game drove me to drink. Cheers.
Woo!
Fuck yeah, let's go Ducks.
And Boston scores as well. Let's go, Bruins.
Push the -1.
Yeah. Bruins win.
And that's why you play -1s instead of regulations, because if you bet Boston regulation, you lost. If you
That's
bet
fine.
Boston
That's
-1,
fine. And
you
I
pushed.
contemplated that. And now that I lost within regulation, I'm like, now I'm going -1 in the future. Although you get the satisfaction of, if you win by 1 in regulation, you win the regulation.
That,
bet, you
yeah,
push
that
to
also
-1.
happens.
Yeah.
But you're still pushing that.
You know what
There
I'm doing?
has to be. There
I'm gonna
has
do
to
this
be.
from now on. Splitting -1 in regulation. I'm splitting them.
There you go.
There you
I'm
go.
sure it's tomato because you see the odds so close. But here's the deal: how many games end with a 1 point differential? So you're
More
basically
than you
betting
think.
the push.
More than you think.
Well, how many times should you just take the extra? The extra juice might overcome that. That's what I'm saying. So there's a reason why -1s are close to in regs, because the math works out to where it's tomato.
Fucking assholes.
How about that?
I'm just a gambler. I don't want to fucking bet on a push like that.
There we go. So there we go. We basically get the Anaheim. The Anaheim win was big time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good
That's
job,
right.
boys. And I was like, Emilio.
Yep.
Emilio.
Hey, so the Titans had on the old fucking Oilers uniforms yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
I
big
just
deal.
see that
yeah.
now.
Wrong team was favored.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely bet them on the unis yesterday just for that reason.
They were my number one play yesterday. I wish I would have taken
Red
them on
Wings
the
on
line.
the board, 2-1. Red Wings on the board.
There we go. Of course, the Islanders always have to make it.
You see what they try to do to Carolina too? They made him Pinero kick that ball like 3 friggin' times.
Yeah, I had
What the
Carolina
hell,
money line that
shenanigans?
game.
And then the guy jumped off sides on purpose, just to kind of fuck with him a little bit. And then
All right, I'll be right back.
he made the kick. And then, of course, it's no good because of dead ball foul. They got to
There's
change
money
that
to be
rule.
made on the Anaheim Ducks, man. That they're so much better.
Absolutely. I fucking love this team. I do.
Greg Cronin is so much better. He can coach circles around Dallas Aikens, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it's not even a comparison with the two guys.
Razor,
I
you
would
got all
hate to
your
be-
handicapping done?
Oh, for the Big Breeders' Cup. Yeah, good. Enjoy that, man. That sounds awesome. That weekend.
Yeah,
Coming up.
I wish I can come out there with you guys.
Yeah,
My
thanks,
wife's
man.
from
It's
Cisco,
gonna be a
so
blast. Yeah, we fly out Thursday and come home on Sunday.
Yeah, so it's a quick turnaround.
Oh yeah,
That's good. You guys are gonna
I
have a
had to
blast,
switch
man.
the jerseys. Get the old school Mighty Ducks jersey.
There you go.
I think I capped some of the juvenile stuff already, but I got it. I'm waiting till Wednesday. I got some information coming. From you go to Horse Racing Nation? You ever use any of their
yeah,
their programs?
definitely. Yeah, and they had the post position draws tonight, so I'll be
Yeah.
there. to do it
I was
tomorrow.
waiting for the post draws for Wednesday and see what comes up. But Friday's usually a fun card.
Yeah.
You'll get the Derby favorite out of there going forward.
Yeah, Tugs our buddy is
Red Wings
co-owner
decided.
of Mage, and Mage is now out of the race of
Or Major's
Breeders'.
out.
Detroit goal.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Detroit's and tied it up.
Yep.
Wow.
Jimmy talked to me about being involved with some live streams. I was like, yeah, I can't wait to call the standard.
Oh yeah,
break.
you're gonna
He's
be
like,
good
no,
at that.
no.
Man. That's right up your alley.
He's like, no, you don't want to. I want you to call the thoroughbreds. I was like, wait a minute, I call standardbreds. We'll do it though. We'll get it right. Another overtime potential here.
Yep.
Man.
What happened to this Islanders? When we have a lead, we hold it. Kind of what happened to that?
I don't know what happened there.
The old sports equinox, boys. It's all happening tonight. Let's go.
I mean, the Islanders never make anything easy. So
No, they
I don't
don't.
know why we thought tonight was going to be any different.
They'll win in
Anyone
overtime.
know
now.
why the Lakers are only -3?
I love the Magic. I love the Magic tonight. That's a fucking hammer spot for me. I gave it out earlier today. I love it. Lakers back to back after overtime. On top of that, you got the Orlando Magic, a young, spry team coming in with rest. On top of that, fuck yeah, give me them.
Yeah, that was one of the first bets I made. Magic, yeah.
Yep.
They're much better this year. There's another team people are taking for granted, Orlando Magic. They're better this year. Yeah.
And if you're going to get them, we're not going to get them plus money much longer this season.
Nope.
They're going to, the books are going to adjust. They're going to be -2s, -3s, but at this point, +3 money line on top of it. Go, let's go.
Weinstein says the Lakers are going to kill these young kids. All the money and bets are on the Magic.
That sounds like some Homer talk right there.
Brian Smith, if you're asking me what line I got, I think we're talking about the Lakers game. I got +3. I got +3 on that Lakers game. Like it. All right. Back to the NFL. Where are we at, boys? Anybody got anything spectacular they want to drop out here? I'm thinking the under. I like the under 45.5. That's a spot that I want to get involved with. So
yeah, I would say that. I would say live under. Yeah.
Don't bet the under though. We know your track history with under.
No, I know that. No, I know if I bet it, it's going over. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you bet it, this third of the second half's gonna be like 35 to 28.
Yeah.
So
I've been getting fresh on unders lately too.
Yeah.
Not doing well with unders lately.
No.
Unders are one of my favorite bets.
Numbers are sharp right now on unders, man. I mean, totals are pretty.
We haven't seen anything that's going to constitute an over here. The Rangers tied up 2-2. Rangers tied up.
Oh boy, wow. I don't like that. I'm on the Jets there.
Yeah.
So I had to take the Rangers, but Bono, I don't like to be against you. But
end of a road trip's usually a bad spot for teams. So that's why
that game. I wish that total was a 6. I would have grabbed it under.
Yeah.
I'm not a semi-pro hockey guy, but I would certainly appreciate the opportunity to come onto the ice, guys, and talk about some hockey bets.
There you go.
Nah, he barely lets anybody on that show.
That's
no.
I did it once a couple years. Haven't been invited back. I mean,
yeah, we will have guests on.
Who's got the TDs for Lions tonight?
I love the format. I think you're doing a great job with that.
Yeah. And here's the crazy thing: we'll even see Babano run shows solo without a guest.
Well, I don't have time to ask people. That's why. It's like I'm work. Oh, I got to do a show. Pop on and start. Yeah.
Hey, who's got I know Laporta's got the one TD. Who's got the other one? For the
it was Jacobs. Jacobs for the Raiders. Their touchdown.
Jacobs touchdown. Yep.
All right, Raiders, here we
go. I know our guy Razor Sharp's ready to rock this thing.
Yep.
He does not want to see a Lions victory tonight.
Oh, they can win, just not by more than 7.
Keep it under.
Real quick, Babano, I'm starting to look at them here. Do you think your Ticats can beat the Alouettes on Saturday?
Oh boy,
I'm hoping to get 3 and a hook with them, maybe.
I'd be interested at 3 and a hook, yeah. But only if I get that. Yeah, only if I get that.
And looking at the other game for the Western Conference semis, this is one I had circled. The Calgary Stampeders are going to beat the BC Lions.
I don't know about beat them, but I don't like BC the way they
play. I'm going to take the Lions over 27.5.
Yeah.
Can you believe
that? The Red Wings take the lead.
Oh, really?
Lions over 27.5 minus 115.
Let's get one more score.
What has happened to our guy here, Sorokin, in this third period?
Let's get
They stopped playing fucking defense in front of him. Like, that was just,
Jimmy G sacked.
I'm on this over. I'm on that over in the Detroit Islanders game. Let's go.
It'd be nice if somebody can play defense and not leave a man wide open there. That would be nice.
4th and 16.
I'm surprised Ilya Sorokin. I think the biggest stat for him this year is 0 teammates strangled.
I always struggle with the NFL. If you're calling a play in and you see it immediately fails and your option is to just go down, that's why I like hockey. You can feel the play, you can open the ice up, you can find plays to pass, you got outlet options. In the NFL, you're just stuck with this is a shit play call, nobody's ready to go, and we're just gonna take a sack.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Punt. It's a punt. It's a big punt.
That's true. You did say that. Raiders won't score again. George in Vegas said that at halftime.
Hey, George, stop it, George. Stop it. We don't need that type of vibes around here. Stop it, George.
Scored 3-2 Dallas. Oh, wait, no.
Hey, so they scored 4 times.
And the Raiders took a stupid penalty, 15 yards, 3 yards from the long ends there.
Detroit scored 4 times.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. 3 times in the second half.
LeBron James is available to play tonight.
Touchdown and 2 field goals, or two touchdowns and a field goal. Easy over 27.5.
That's true. The Magic have had bad teams that they've played. They've looked damn good in those games, Houston and Portland, but they're not good teams. They aren't.
What's going on with the Cavaliers?
I like the Magic tonight. I like the Magic +3.
Magic will be up for the Lakers. You got and that too. Plus LeBron, you got to wait for his status. Apparently, we're going to see in warm-ups if he's out there.
Well, they said he's available to play. They literally the message came. He's available. I don't know if he's going to play. I would imagine if he's available to play, he should be out there. So, let's go.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're rolling. We got all kinds of things.
Leads 3-2. Dallas Stars scored. Yep.
I just need that to stay within 1 goal. That's it.
Yeah.
Brian Smith.
I need the Stars to do what they do best and not cover puck lines.
Lakers will start Russell. Let me pull this back up. Lakers will start Russell, Reeves, Prince, James, and Davis tonight. They're rolling the fucking full package out there in LA.
There you go. Yep.
Arizona's really going to get shut out this game, aren't they? Against 3 innings of Scherzer. And,
Magic, young and fresh. Absolutely 40-ounce beer belly. I was saying that earlier today. I think you got a Magic team that are rested. They're 2 days plus rested against and the last team they played was Portland. Portland fucking sucks. And now they're rolling against LA. Come on, let's go. They want to play. They want to beat LA. Let's go. Lots of sports tonight. Sports Equinox. We got NHL, NBA, Major League Baseball, and this NFL card. We're rolling here. Grizzlies are getting beat down right now by the Mavericks, 102-88. The Bucks are up 100-76 on the Heat. The Warriors 110-86 on the Pelicanos. The Thunder up 89-78 on the Pistons. And it's an early spot here, second quarter. Nuggets are up 43-33 on the Jazz.
I need the Nuggets to cover 8 to avoid a reverse sweep in the NBA again.
Big doubles over there.
It's crazy. Fucking 11 straight losses in the NBA? 12? 12
Always preaching the best sport to live bet is the NBA.
Big first down play out of Detroit. They not only get the bop and the bop, but they bopped him. That's how you do it. I don't know what to say about that. It was Gibbs. He did something. He did a lot. And there we go. Who's back here backstage? It's our guy Spenny back. Spenny Penny Bombs is back.
Sorry, I had to run to the store.
Do what you got to do, my guy.
What do we got going on?
Well, we are driving Detroit is driving the ball. They're on the 35-yard line. They make a shuck and a jive, and they get no yards. Here we go. But we're all looking at hockey. Seems like
I took over 27.5 for Detroit when the Raiders had the ball.
I need one more rebound from Luka for a triple-double.
Let's see what the number is now.
Wow, pick 6. Unbelievable. Pick 6, Jared Goff.
No way.
Yes.
Nice job, Val.
Six
Nice.
on
Wow.
Oh, my God.
The
Yep.
Raiders are back, baby.
Wow.
Wow. Wide
Oh,
open. Oh, my goodness.
Raiders
All the way to the
are
house.
back.
16,
Wow.
14.
Yarder.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Raiders
not
are
good,
live.
What a lazy fucking throw.
Who said the Raiders weren't going to score?
Well,
again?
and that was also, miscommunication. Yeah.
I did.
Wow. Big swing.
Did you mean their offense?
They haven't done anything on offense either, the Raiders, in forever, and they're down by 2.
Terrible throw.
They could go for 2?
Oh, and he missed. Oh, I thought he was going to miss the extra point. No, it's good. 16-14.
Holy shit, Arizona has a man on second. This is truly
They-
amazing.
No. You forgot, Razor. They're getting shut out tonight.
Yeah, there's no way they win 5.
That's 26.5. You fuck.
Nah,
Holy shit! How did that ball correct itself?
Yes.
That was like some. That was nuts.
it
Oh,
did.
Gurriel strikes out. There you go. They're not scoring. 2 outs now.
Must be a wind in that fucking.
Is my boy Alec Thomas up now?
Jesus.
Yes.
Come on,
The
Alec Thomas. Come
Islanders
through.
have tied it. We are tied.
Well, the Detroit
You're
was
over
winning?
in the Detroit game, Mike.
Detroit was winning?
3-3. Yep.
NHL.
Holy fuck. Come on, Detroit. Finish that fucking game, you fuckers.
It was Bo Horvat with the goal.
NFL, not for long, my
Did you
friend.
hear how the Penguins lost, Spence?
What's up?
Did you hear how the Penguins lost?
Oh, yeah, I heard that when I was making a little snack. The guy came out of the box with like 11 seconds left or whatever and put one in. That's crazy. I did hear that before I had to go out there. Wow, the Raiders.
They're back, baby. They're back.
They're back. Yeah. Now we'll see if the defense gets a little burst and can get Goff rebound. Goff's got to have a rebound drive here. Yeah.
Yeah, Raiders got a better chance of scoring with golf.
Islanders tied at 3-3 with the Red
Yep.
Wings. Yep.
Mhm.
There you
I
go.
can't believe the Red Wings were winning. I didn't even know. Jesus.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to bet right now.
Now the live total is a 50 in this fucking game. Of course it is.
I mean, there's a lot of game. There's a lot of games.
Yeah, I'm just.
Come on.
I know I'm
Right.
weird when it comes to that. I hate things getting sweatier than they need to be.
It's going to be time to hit the under because you know the Raiders' offense is fucking crap. Under 49.5 is what I see.
16-14. It can finish like that. I'm fine with that.
It's at 30 right now, so that would mean 3 touchdowns.
Rangers and Jets are in overtime.
OT. Yeah.
What are you doing? Lay down. The fuck are you doing?
Damn, do we hit this under here? 49.
Lay down. Lay down. Good girl.
It's 46. Open there 44.
Eric Berry was a dude. He had lymphoma, and then he beat it, and then he came back and played.
Yeah, he was great safety.
He was the only. What was it? He was the only. There was something. He's the only dude that did something in college, and I don't know. Someone had a stat. I'll look it up from a show. It was the only Chief to do a particular thing, and it was him. Oh, an All-American, 2-time All-American, or 3-year All-American, something like that. Some trivia question. Yeah, Goff was due for a fucking interception. Just had to be a pick six.
Doesn't do it as much, but he's still prone to it every now and then.
Yeah,
Sure.
he's a diarrhea brain, and diarrhea brains throw interceptions.
Yep.
He's in the Wentz
Cousins.
The Wentz, Cousins, Trevor Lawrence. He's the youngest brother, but they're all brothers.
Hey, he's young Lawrence now. He's got the longest winning streak in the NFL right now.
Who's that, Lawrence? Yeah.
Yeah, 4 wins.
I don't know. You know what? He's better. He's better than I want him.
4 wins.
Yeah, really.
If you get 4 wins, is a lot now.
He's better than I want to give him credit for, but he's not as good as people.
That team. They're what do you call it? They're. Why am I forgetting what it was? Their PFF ratings, like their offensive line and defensive line and PFF ratings, are terrible. The Jaguars. Last time I checked.
They 1 play away from beating Kansas City last year.
Yeah. Keep sleeping on them Jags. Keep sleeping on them Jags.
They feel like the Vikings. They feel like this year's Vikings. They're winning games they're not supposed to.
Their defense is much better than the Vikings, and not even fucking close, man. That team is live in that AFC. Their offense can compete with anybody, and their defense is definitely stepping up. I am high on the Jags still.
Hey, you remember when the Vikings took out Aaron Rodgers? Yeah, paybacks. Payback's a bitch, ain't it? Payback's a bitch.
So who's going to be the next quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm hearing Jameis Winston.
Kaepernick.
That'd be fine.
Ryan Tannehill is another option.
That'd be fine.
Joshua Dobbs is another option.
That'd be fine.
Jordan Love. We'll trade him.
Yeah. Get rid of Jordan Love.
Cash Luka Doncic triple double. Let's go.
Who's your water at? Does he keep the water at? We'll take him.
It's not a crazy look, actually. Justin Barron, Montreal to score. He's like had a couple of goals, and he's a defenseman like the last few games. I've noticed it too.
We need
I like Montreal to win that game tonight. They've been a team that I have a feeling that game goes to overtime.
I hope so.
I have a feeling that game goes to overtime, and the Canadians win.
Let's snake it with the draws tonight because
I think Canadians
so close, and then every other game has
3-2 or 4-3 in overtime.
Yep, that would be nice. All right, this is my last drive that I'm hanging around for, and then I'll take off after this Detroit drive.
But Bono, you got to play on this total at all?
Which one? The football?
Yeah.
No. Nothing on this total tonight.
49.5 right now.
All right, I'm hitting the under 49.5.
I want to. I'm gonna just if they score, I'm gonna hit it again. If not, I'm not gonna touch it.
I hit that 45.5? Should I whack it again at 49.5? All right.
I'm at so basically I cashed Detroit first half, and I've got split with Detroit full game. So worst we can do is 1-1 with that.
Yeah, I like it. I'll join you, Razor. Let's go.
End of the 7th, 3-0 Texas.
Scherzer a masterclass apparently tonight. Yeah.
No, 3 innings.
Oh, that's right. It's bullpen. That's right. He left
that's what the Rangers went out and acquired was an opener.
That's a first down Lions, I think. Yep.
What happened with Nick Mullins? He's still on the Vikings?
He's in on IR though. Right now, it's Jaron Hall at quarterback on Sunday.
They got to go out and get somebody else.
They can't have Jaron Hall, rookie out of BYU, start for them, can they? Yeah.
Well, look at Bajan.
They don't have a choice.
Yeah, they might not. Yeah.
I think it's wild that Bajan is the son of the Travis Bajan, who's a all-time great arm wrestler.
The arm wrestler?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
I mean, John Brzenk and him there's guys now that are better than they were, but him and John Brzenk made arm wrestling even a thing. Like Over the Top was back then. Travis Bajan was a little too young for that, but right after that, he got big.
All right, so listen to this one, boys. I threw out Walker Kessler, double, plus 500. Right?
Wow.
Fucking guy against the West. He's got 9 rebounds and 7 points. It's only the first half. It just finished the first half. Let's get that Walker Kessler double-double. Let's
The NBA prop market's fun. I will admit that's the best part of NBA.
That's my favorite.
Props are really good. NHL, they're dicier because you got to hit these goal props, and
right.
You're going to go in droughts with that. But
oh, you motherfucker! Talking about NBA props, Brooke Lopez misses a fucking 3. That would have been my
Chicago goal. 30 seconds in.
Oh, there we go.
4 minutes left. He's not going to get another shot. Fuck you, Brooke Lopez.
Big first down for the Lions.
Yep.
You know, what's funny is Walker Kessler's first game.
By the way, for those wondering, it was Connor Bedard.
It was Bedard, yep.
Connor
Bedard with goals and back-to-back. He's going to
goal Detroit.
Well, Devin Laird is great. Devin Laird's my favorite ever.
First and goal.
Detroit's inside the 5, by the way. First and goal.
Oh my god!
Let's go.
This under is
fucking. Put this fucking game over.
Yeah.
Stop fucking around and throwing picks.
Yeah. I mean, if without that pick 6, this could be 16 to, or this could be 23 to 7 now. Yeah.
That was a big rush by Gibbs. Everybody that had the Gibbs props.
Yeah, that's good. We got Gibbs everything. Gibbs rushing and receiving. I got both. Yeah.
If you guys want to see the bench go crazy, just yell touchdown and don't say who scored.
Not even sweating.
Yeah.
I'll wake up, collect my money.
Yards out of Gibbs.
Yeah, it's cash. Gibbs rush yards. Let's go.
Gibbs is going to cash it. Yep.
Second and goal.
They got no gain on the first and goal carry.
Craig Reynolds.
Why are they using him as a running back type thing? Why?
I think Laporta was like plus 500 for 2 TDs early.
Yeah. Is he like
at least that? He was plus.
They have no third string running back.
He was
they
plus 210 at least for 1 touchdown. He's got to be at least there. Let's go. Let's get him again.
Reynolds again, nothing. Third and goal. 2 predictable run plays there. Yeah.
Oh, what a save by Sorokin to save the game there.
A fucking ugly play.
Got to go for it here on 4th down, don't you think?
Is it 4th down?
3rd down.
Wow, this might be a fumble and Raiders ball.
Yes.
Oh,
Islanders tie it up 3-3. We're going to overtime.
We're already in overtime. Baby. You're about 10 minutes behind.
Yeah.
What happened? Someone says Raiders ball.
His knee was down.
It might have been a fumble. They're going to probably look at it. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think his knee was down.
Looks like a fumble.
And he ripped it.
3-2. We're looking at a World Series comeback.
Yeah, but can you? Yeah, Rangers won in overtime. Yep.
And the Coyotes immediately
tied it.
Nope. Yep. 3-2 is the NHL game.
The Coyotes immediately what?
Oh.
The Coyotes tied up.
Coyotes, yep.
Any update? Was he down? Fumble?
No, it's going to be under review. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck figuring that out.
Yeah.
And the Red Wings win.
What do you guys think besides Ragu?
Let's go Red Wings.
He already said his knee down. What do you guys think?
Let's get that over, boys.
I know the ball pops up, but he's already on the ground, looks like. You see how Max just fucking rips the ball up while the guy's on the ground. He's full of shit. Fuck off the field, you redheaded stepchild.
If you guys are in the chat, if you think it's a fumble, type 1 in the chat. If you think it's a fumble, let us know.
It wasn't a touchdown, right, or anything? It was just a fumble near the goal line.
They're going
in. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, but the thing is,
they're gonna go. They'll go for it.
Sure. Yeah, clear evidence. I don't know. Call on the field was fumble. That's the scary part.
Oh, they did call a fumble. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was saying, these refs are half fucking dead walking.
They're fucking.
No whistle, nothing. On top of that,
nothing.
That's what it is. You don't hear that whistle and you see a ball flying. It's like, hey, fumble.
What a hockey night tonight. We got the Rangers cashed. We got the Ducks cashed. We got the Bruins parlayed with the Carolina Hurricanes cashed. We got the over in the Red Wings game cash.
That came back from the dead. Yeah.
It's because the refs gotten shit for too much for calling the whistle too early and letting calling touchdowns away when they should have been, and then they're just like they don't want to blow a whistle at all, so now they're just letting it ride. They're just like, and we'll go back and look at it if we have to.
Yeah, that's a great point. They've always took a lot of heat for that shit, early whistles.
You want them to err on the side. I mean, if it's obvious, you want them to err on the side of calling a fumble and then calling a TD.
Like, what's the point of having replay if you're not going to use it properly, right? Like, you might as well let it play out, and then if you need to go back and look at it.
I like that they're letting things go and then reviewing it versus the other way around.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You just want to get them. They should be getting it right 99% of the time. Is the point? They shouldn't need to be doing.
Yeah,
this.
stands is called first down Raiders. Yep.
Wow, unbelievable! Detroit just wants to give this game away.
That's good for the bookies, I guess.
The Raiders are down by 2 points, and they have Jimmy Garoppolo has 42 passing yards. And Jacobs has 51 rushing yards.
It's been an implosion in like Goff pick 6, field goals in the red zone. Now a fumble at the false start Raiders.
Yeah, the way some of these games went this week, I mean, getting more than a touchdown seems pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All right, I catch a refill. I'll be right back, boys.
I mean, they just keep shitting all over themselves.
It's almost like when you want a game badly, because like that's the first time they've had Monday Night Football there, and they lost last week, so they want to win so badly.
It's showing us, what is that?
Making mistakes.
Ankle. Ooh.
Yeah.
That was ugly. How about a safety right here?
Well, we got a good run there, Jacobs, on 1st and 15. Well, it wasn't 1st and 15, it was 1st and like 12.
Yeah.
Also, with that big play, the line jumped up to 51.5, and since the fumble, it's dropped all the way to 44.5.
Yeah. See how big that was? Huge. Yeah.
They're basically saying, Raiders, you're not scoring. That's what that says.
Pretty much, unless they give you the ball.
Yeah.
It's got to be
crazy right there, man.
And now 3rd down, and if they have to punt here, they're going to get good field position again. Yeah.
That's a huge drop.
The Raiders
offense can't do anything.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
They'll probably score 21 points in the next quarter.
Yeah.
There you go. Fuck everyone.
Get the ball back and let's get a big play down the field to Jamison Williams for a touchdown. That's what we like to do.
Regu, are you on the over, the full game over?
No, I'm on the team total over Detroit 27.5.
Okay.
No.
God, I can't believe the Wings came back and won that
Here's
game.
3rd and 4, and the pressure on Jimmy G. Oh, incomplete. Should have had it. Devontae Adams, of all people, can't hold on. 4th down, they got to punt.
That's why we got rid of him. He's a bum.
He's a bum, he says.
Now it all makes sense.
He's a bum.
Oh, he fucking dropped it.
Yeah, bum. He's a bum.
What a
little underthrown.
Boomba clutch.
What a shitbag. Well, underthrown or not, he had it in his hands. I mean, put some stick on there, shithead.
Thrown a little behind him, and not a perfect throw by Jimmy, but when you're Devontae Adams and you have your hands on the football, you've got to catch it.
This guy was the best wide receiver in the league a year or two ago.
Like I wasn't picked off and went for 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bumped up in the air. Yeah. Get out of here.
Devontae's killing me tonight.
Hey, someone let Arizona know the game is started. 0 runs. They suck.
All right, guys, I'm out. It was a fun night as always. Exciting. Hopefully more excitement coming. Good to be with you as always. Mike M, Pimp Slap, POD, Razor, Spenny, Mike, Big Ragu, Dave, everyone in the chat. Good luck the rest of the game.
Thanks, buddy.
Have a good one, Bono.
All right, Ian, have a good one.
Yeah, you too, guys. Good luck. Cash those bets. See you next Monday.
All right.
See you there, buddy.
Thanks, K. Graham. I didn't mean to get it done. I pulled a daddy cab. Shout out to our dad. Oh, no. Let's go. Let's get this cash, boys. What do we got? What do
Got that
we
plus
got?
800 Arizona money line.
Are they gonna freaking do anything, man? Like Jesus, doesn't look like it.
Nobody wants to do shit.
In Arizona, man.
Definitely make it interesting for sure.
Live line is 4.5 in the baseball game.
Bottom the 8 now, or
Bottom 8.
they just started?
Yeah.
Okay, who's up to bat?
Chapman's in. You know what that means?
Bunt.
Rivera.
Bottom of the order. Okay.
Bunt.
Yeah, 8-9-1 is up.
All right, let's go. Yeah, we cashed the over, Londo. Fuck yeah, brother. Let's go. We got that over. Man, that was sweaty. It didn't look like it was going to get there the entire way, and then we got it at the end. It was a great NHL night tonight so far. Let's go.
Yeah, I did not think I was going to win that Wings game. I can't believe they got that done. So I'll take that money line plus money.
Hell yeah.
Who did I have? Oh, and
Yeah.
Boston. I had Boston -1 in reg, so
We jumped on the Bruins at plus 155.
I should have.
We got
I
that.
should have
live
did that.
We got the Bruins and the Carolina Hurricanes plus 150 money line parlay. Let's go. We're fucking cash. We got the first half. Detroit. Let's go.
Detroit
Double.
is -5.5 right now.
Double the lead off the bottom of the 8th for Zona.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Let's get some people on for my boy Corbin Carroll to get that RBI.
Yeah, grand slam. It's coming.
uh-oh.
We need to get some more guys on first, though. I need over 4.
We need to get something going.
They got to do something because right now they've done nothing. That 0 means they've done nothing, boys.
Live total still 4.5.
Yeah, there you go. Vegas knows something.
Arizona's got to score 2 here, right?
Aroldis Chapman. He'll beat this scoreboard. He'll beat these boys like he does what he does. Let's go. We got it all happening, boys. It's the sports equinox tonight. NBA's been rolling. NHL's rolling. We're in the NFL. Here we go. 2nd and 4. Little fake handoff.
Come on, Arizona. Let's have
There's a flag. There's a flag. Going to be a first down pass interference against the Raiders. First down. It's going to be about a 25-yard first down, too. Let's go.
I mean, they've been spending the whole fucking third quarter in the red zone, basically, almost. And then they can't get
Really? Doesn't it feel like that? The entire.
I mean, it's like, what the hell you got to do? What do you have
Dude,
to do?
what do you need? 10 points or 11?
No, I gotta have no, I need 12.
Well,
Yeah, I got 27 in that.
Yeah, Barney. That
When they were before they fumbled, it went up to 29.5, and then the first time they turned it over, it went down to 26.5.
3-1. 3-1. There's one for Arizona.
There you go.
There's one for
Who scored?
Perdomo.
Who's in the bottom of the order today? Who was the 9th hitter?
I think it was Perdomo that got that.
Perdomo.
earlier.
Perdomo. All right, come on, Corbin. Tie this game up with one swing, baby. Tie this game up with one swing. Come on, Corbin.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hit him in the face with 100 mile an hour.
In the face.
Holy shit.
That's right.
He's okay. He'll
I
be all
told
right.
you guys. No, everyone thinks I'm joking. Fucking Mike roots for injuries. Literally roots for like death.
Anything to win, man.
Hit him in the face. Let's go. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not going to pull it because there's thousands of hours of
Yeah,
video
right.
and we went through it. But there was a conversation we had on one of our shows that you were like, people, you know, root for injuries. Like I do. Fuck them. Like
Well, I know a lot of
Like,
people get
when
excited.
Jimmy
They're like,
brought
"Oh,
up
it's so
football
bad.
game,
It's so
just
bad." I'm like,
hit
"Yeah,
him.
it depends on the side you're on."
That's
Hit him
the
in
ultimate
face.
degen mode right there.
yeah.
Give him a 100 mile an hour heater right in a fucking kisser. Make him think. And not only will he be out, but he'll think twice about the next one.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Come on, Arizona. Let's get it, man.
There we go. Detroit touchdown.
touchdown.
Big play out of Gibbs. Gibbs touchdown. Let's go. Woo!
Fucking Gibbs, eh?
I mean, this should have cashed the fucking ticket 30 minutes, or not 30 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes ago anyway. Let's fucking go already with this bullshit.
Pay that man his money.
Fucking money.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Give me all the fucking controls. I gotta do everything. I'll do it all. God damn it. Let's go. Let's get this cash.
Keep pushing
boys.
buttons, man. Keep pushing buttons.
I'll push the fuck out of him, Ragoo. Yeah. God damn, Ragoo. I was trying to catch you in the NFL pub zone, and motherfucker, you just keep winning. I don't know,
man. I've been shaky. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I didn't lose any ground this week. Last 2 weeks, I lost a little bit of ground, but that's what I do, man. I fucking play the roller coaster game a little bit.
I'll tell you what, if you weren't such a good guy,
I'm going to turn the heat up about week fucking 10.
If you weren't such a good guy, I would MF the shit out of you. But I still go back to that time that I was sitting there horse racing, and I knew nothing about it, and I reached out to you, and I was like, "This fucking guy."
Now you know everything.
Yeah. What did you say you would do to Ragoo? You would what?
I'd MF him. I'd motherfuck that guy all over the place. But he's such a good guy, and he's didn't know me from Adam. I reached out to him. I said, I'm at Saratoga. What do you think? And he gave me his full card at Saratoga. Could have told me to fuck off. He could have ignored me. He gave me his full card.
Yeah, that's one of the few times I've ever. I'm not like Razor. Razor's very generous. Not that I'm not generous. I'm a very generous individual, but Razor's superbly generous.
No. I'll tell you a story about Ragoo about how generous this guy is. I made a mistake. on a Exacta box. And I bet $50. Not real. This is I just started betting horses this year. Like seriously, not before I would bet a horse to win. I'm learning.
Numbers.
Yep, exactly. So I'm all like, holy shit! I bet $300, not $50. And so Ragoo he breaks out $100 bill and he goes, and we lost, but he said, here, take it. I'll have $100 of your action. So that's how generous this guy is.
Just a good dude.
Yeah.
Just a good dude. I mean.
I wanted to share in the winnings just in case you happen to hit.
Of course.
It was good karma.
Those two bets win.
Maybe this guy does win.
Yeah,
of course.
But Razor's the horse whisperer. That's for damn sure. Shout out to my guy Razor.
Appreciate you.
I'll tell you these three guys on screen are 99% of my horse and Jimmy are 99% of my horse betting knowledge.
Yeah, Mikey with the century plays early on.
You boys know what we call. I was all excited when Jimmy and I were talking to you. I was like, I can't wait to call some standardbreds. He's like, no. I need you to call the thoroughbreds. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Good shit.
I like to call the straps, boys.
Chapman struck him out.
Struck out?
Yeah, he struck Corbin out.
Fuck him.
What do you got? Some ribbies today? Ribeyes?
Yeah.
I've slowed it down significantly.
I had a couple.
It's a different animal, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's one game. It's not.
You don't have the big boards, obviously,
right,
to focus on too. But when you try,
what's funny is spending that. We're gonna get a guy the other day. We didn't talk about it ahead of time. I said, I like this guy for his ribby. Spenny's like, I had him for his ribby. I got him for his home run. So I'll take his home run too. Fucking bang. Got it in the second inning.
Moreno, almost a 10-1 home run.
Literally.
The last game, yeah.
Peters, go after his replacement.
Double play, end of the eighth.
Nice.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm looking for Heim. That was my RBI today. It was just a little Hail Mary bomb.
It was just Seager and Simeon really that could have done it.
But Heim's up. He's in the third spot. So we'll see. Garver. I think Garver can get on base, and then maybe Heim knocks him in.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll take it. I think it was like plus 210 or something like that. Take a whack at it. Let's go. What do we got going on here? We got the Raiders mucking it up. It's going to be
back at 9.
37 is the total right now.
Again.
It's fucking 6 points. No, it's 9 points. I'm sorry.
9. Yeah, I said back at 9.
Michael Mayer finally caught a ball. He's at 19 yards. Need him to get a couple more there.
I ran out of fingers and toes, Big Ragoo.
Yeah. Hey, now, if I'm Goff, I'm going right after Peters' corner, whoever replaced him.
Yeah.
First fucking play. Deep.
Let's go.
Jamison Williams, deep. Go at him. Over the top.
Big punt. I know I'm behind everybody, but the punt is down to the.
Me too. I'm behind.
Fielded at the 10, maybe the 11-yard line.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all behind.
You think they're going? I mean, I'll tell you what. Gibbs is rushed so well. Why wouldn't they slow? They're up 9 points, so it's 2 scores. Why are they gonna go?
This is such a big game for Gibbs too, because Montgomery was the running back, right? He was the rushing back, and
Gibbs is a rookie.
And Gibbs was brought in there, and he was the kind of outlet back. He was the receiving back. And now that Montgomery's out, and you're seeing Gibbs is getting the job done, it's a big game for Gibbs. There's going to be a dynamic shift, in my opinion, in the backfield. Yeah, it's going to be. You're still going to see Montgomery getting rushes, but Gibbs has shown his worth.
They're going to split him now. I agree. Gibbs has more athletic. I mean, he's got more ability, and he's younger.
Another Bama back that's getting the job done.
He went to Georgia, but another SEC back. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Gibbs went to Bama.
No, I'm pretty sure he went to Georgia. I don't know.
Maybe he did.
Well, I mean, tomato. Like,
does it matter if they went to Georgia?
Oh no! Wait a minute. He went to Georgia. He went to. That's what it is. He went to Georgia Tech, and then he went to Alabama.
Yeah, he went to Bama, right?
Yeah, exactly. He went to Georgia Tech. Yeah, you're right.
The only difference would be she should be playing for the Eagles. The Eagles, I think 80% of their lineup either played for Bama or Georgia. Their offense played for Bama. Their defense played for Georgia. That's the way you draft a fucking team.
It is, right. The great two of the best drafts I've ever seen this year and last year.
Vegas Golden Knights are on the board first. Vegas 1.
Nice.
Canadiens 0. Los Habitants.
How about anybody? How the first period overs been doing in hockey this year so far? Anybody tracking that?
Ask Razor. I don't bet Razor's deal.
Yeah, they've been striking at a pretty high rate. Not like it was like 2 seasons ago, but yeah,
I mean,
they've been doing.
They were bargains a couple years back, and then they started juicing the shit out of them. Obviously, their books.
Well, look at tonight. The Blue Jacket Stars 2-1 in the first period. That's an over. The Rangers Jets 1-1 first period. That's an over. The Red Wings Islanders 0-0. Somehow that game went over, but there was nothing. Ducks Penguins 1-1. That's an over. Kraken Lightning 3-1. That's an over. Panthers Bruins 2-0. That's an over. Flyers Hurricanes 2-1. That's an over. And we're live. We got the Blackhawks Coyotes 1-1. That's an over.
$1 short right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, literally everything's gone over tonight. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's like one of the. You got to find a team. You got to ride the trend on those, I believe.
There you go. The Coyotes scored again.
Well, VGK is one of them, and they just scored. So I want to see another VGK goal. I want lots of goals from VGK. Lots of goals.
Were they odds on this year to win it again?
They are the best team in the NHL. Mike, what do you think? They've got it. I know you're not a big West guy, but you have to say they're top 3 team.
Yeah, I would. The way they drafted it in the franchise, the expansion draft was unbelievable. The moves they made, the backroom shenanigans that they did there, the future draft pick considerations. Vegas is definitely stacked. They obviously won last year, and they were competitive the first couple of years in the season as well. And I still think they're built to screw in.
They're a complete team. Like they've got offense, defense, a decent goalie. Like they've
got depth too, though. They've got depth. Their AHL team and Henderson is getting it done as well. Like they've got a lot of guys. Any given night they can call guys up, and they had Marc-Andre Fleury as their goaltender to start things off, and they traded him away. But Aiden Hill is a beast, man. Aiden Hill is 4-0-1 this season already. Like Vegas is a fun team. It's a lot of fun to watch.
And he usurped Logan Thompson. I mean, he wasn't the dude, but he became the dude.
And then in the East, it's still a battle. Like the East is
wide open.
East wide open.
Boston should continue to stomp.
These teams, they adjusted to the Vegas hangover, I guess, after the first season, right? That's still not a thing either, right?
I'll tell you what the big thing is this year, Raghu. If you play Vegas and you go back and you're home, if you're home the next game after you play Vegas, play the over. That thing's hitting at like 80, 85, 90. I don't know if it's you played Vegas, you started. I don't know if it's you started scoring. I don't know what the deal is, but it's like 85% to the over. If you played Vegas in your next game, you're home.
Early sample size.
Yeah. So, if you're on the road, it is what it is. But if you're a home team after, I think it's like 10-2 or something like that to the over. After the Vegas flu was a big deal, right? Those guys would play in Vegas and then the next game they struggle. It makes sense. It's the first time these guys are going to Vegas and 18, 19-year-olds and doing their thing. But this year the big factor is the over. If you're the home team after you played in Vegas, the over finds a way to.
And that's the team. That's the game over, not just the team total over.
Right. The game, right?
Yeah.
I'll still have to digest. After 20, 25 games, I can dissect it a little bit more, but just seems like that's the number. Big run for Detroit. Detroit moving the ball down the field. Another run for Gibbs, maybe 9 yards.
His fantasy numbers got to be looking good. There's prop numbers, right?
Yeah.
How many does he need to get? He's way over.
He's like 133 rush yards.
Yeah, his number was 61.5, wasn't it?
Yeah, 69.5. Like 69.5 I had it at, so you catch that easy. Should have doubled down and took him to 100, but
this was the intersecting zero spot for me. So
guys like him and Pacheco for the chefs, these hard runners, those are the guys you want to back.
142 rush yards for Gibbs.
It's in his young career. It's his career high. Yeah. The Raiders are bad against the run. I mean, I thought about taking that, and then I thought about taking Jacobs under, but I'm happy with cashing Garoppolo's over 3.5 rush yards in the first 5 minutes of the game.
They keep the tempo up like that, they won't be able to stop him. Yeah, keeping it tempo a little bit.
47.5 is the live total.
There you go over the top.
See. Ice Viking said, "Is that Gibbs or Usain Bolt?"
Yeah, right.
That's funny.
It's good, man.
You can give him a little breather on that last play.
We're flirting though, right? We're flirting with the total. We got 37.
Right, another 5 rush yards. It's even.
Third and 3, 3rd and 4.
So this is how I've been losing totals. Like you get the right cap going, like with the Lions, for instance. Like right now they should be over 27.5, but they're not there yet. But if you lose a game like that and you see the drives they put together and then the turnovers, that's what you can't handicap. You can't handicap a guy fumbling at the fucking 2-yard line or a guy throwing a pick six going in, and then it goes the other way.
Of course.
That's just the way it goes.
There's so many things. I saw one of the stupidest. Raghu, you've been doing this a lot longer than I have, and I saw what game was it where all they had to do was kick a field goal to get a team total over, and they went for it on 7 yards out, a fake field goal. Remember that, Mike? We were on stream. What game was that? I've never seen that in my entire life. It made no sense.
I remember it.
I can't remember if it was a total or a team total. I think it was a
the
team
Chargers.
Total. No, it was a college.
Chargers,
it was Saturday. Right? No, it was Saturday. They
went
for
a college game.
Oh, it was Utah. It was the Utah game. Who did Utah play again?
They played USC, didn't they?
No.
Oh, this past week, Oregon.
Yeah. It was, I think I'll pull it up right now. Utah, and they went for was it Utah or Oregon? they went for a fake field goal, and there's no reason why not just take the points. But it was at the end of the game. It was just crazy.
I think I heard Razor talking earlier today. I was off stream, but I heard the commentary about the fake tush push there, the fake brotherly shove, and then they went and fucking scored that touchdown.
Was it Utah? Maybe it was.
What a great play that was, dude. I mean, that's gonna have some.
It's a copycat league, man. That's how it works.
Dude, it looked like the tush push, and then he was wide open at the left side, just gets in there and gets it done.
You remember when Miami was running the Wildcat, right? A couple years back. And then next thing you know, everybody's doing so. That's the thing. The thing was when the Colts were doing it, I think the Colts tried it. They were like 0 for 4, 0 for 5 or something. Same offensive coordinator, but different personnel.
We saw the Giants try the tush push there, and
no good.
Daniel Jones got hurt.
Oregon State. It was Oregon State. That was
Purdy got hurt.
Yeah, that's right.
Brock Purdy got hurt on that play too.
Yeah, he got hurt on it too. That's why he got put in the concussion protocol, but then he ended up getting out of it for the game.
In all fairness, Jalen Hurts is hurt as well, but he's got a little bruise on his knee. So it's, Jalen Hurts is the guy that comes into the facility when it's time for squats. He's like, it's leg day. I can't fucking wait. He's excited about leg day.
Yeah, he's like the first one there and the last one to leave.
Yeah, for leg day specifically. He's like, oh, it's leg day. Where are you guys at?
Oh, no. I had Oregon State in the game, and they could have tied it with a field goal. I think
went for the win.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And it was just it was mind-blowing what they did. It was just I've never seen it in my entire life.
Yeah, home on the road.
It's kind of like McVay. They were on the road. McVay, remember when McVay kicked that field goal to cover against the Niners? It made no sense. Yeah. It's the same thing. It's like it almost makes you wonder.
How about when they go for 2 like right away? Some guys now, if they get the penalty, they'll put them on the 1. They'll go for 2 automatically. Yeah, because they'll look at the analytics on that.
I forgot which game I was watching for college football, and they just kept going for. I think it was the Georgia game. They just kept going for 2, and I'm like, what?
On the Raiders,
the third quarter, it's the fourth.
Are the Lions punting?
It's on Campbell. I'm behind, so it's showing.
I think 4th and 1. I just didn't know if you guys see they're punting or not. I know Mike's ahead of us.
They're not showing what they're doing right now. They're showing the coaches.
It's like 4 inches, like 2 inches, 3 inches. They're gonna shove, I think.
So you agree they should punt?
They're gonna go for it.
I would go for it.
They're up by 9. They're gonna try to get the dagger here. They're gonna try to get the dagger on this drive.
No, you're up by 9, more than touchdown. Plenty of time. I'd punt. Plenty of time. Pin them back in the 5. They can't score. Their offense is trash.
Yeah. Al Cervix says that was Oklahoma. He was going to
Marty says they're going for it.
They got it.
Yeah, they're going for it.
I think you're going for it.
Here we go.
They didn't.
And they get it. It's not quite the brotherly shove, but they get it. There's a
defensive offsides.
Flag on the field. Yeah, that game was so stupid, El Cervix.
Yeah, they're in no man's land out there too. Don't forget. So they're going to go for it.
Oklahoma kept going for 2 points, and it made absolutely no sense. Like, get the fucking singles. It was in the third quarter they kept going for it. It frustrating to watch.
Break them down. Break them. Break these bastards.
We waste like 8 minutes and then the Raiders score. Is that okay?
That fucking referee's jacked right there, man.
Oh, that sounds good. Take a knee. Let 4 minutes run off the clock. Here we go. First down. Here we go. We got a little fake hand.
Remember Ed Hockley, the head referee for the NFL?
Oh, yeah. His son's refereeing now, I think, isn't he?
He was fucking jacked. He used to love to throw that first down sign with them guns, too, man.
Oh, he loved
first down and he fucking flex his triceps.
Yeah, he's fucking out there.
Ed Hockley's loved being the first guy into the scrum. He was like, I'll get the ball out of here.
Well, his son's doing it now.
Get the fuck out of the way, you asshole.
And he was big enough to do it too.
He put his hands on. He'd pull him out of it. He'd pull him out by the the shoulder pads and shit. Just peel them
Get
off.
out of there. I'll tell you what's happening. Another second down run, no gain out of
Third and 8.
Detroit. Here we go.
Are they in field goal range? Yeah, they're in field goal range.
Of course, it's going to be a fucking field goal.
Yeah.
How many times I got to tell you, Spinny? Don't take touchdown props on primetime games. There's no
Oh,
score.
I always do. I take them all.
We got yes.
He's consistent, right, Spenny?
You got to do it.
Take them every time. We got we cashed Laporta with a touchdown. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say Garoppolo's going to throw a pick 6 before the game's over.
Another one. Oh, big incomplete pass.
What a dickhead.
Off to the right side. What a dick.
Headed to the bottom of the 9th, 3-1.
Yeah.
3-1.
Fuck this up, Rangers. Come on. Fuck this up.
Wait, I thought you took Texas.
Chapman.
I know. I'm doing a very implicit, or what's the right word? A very subtle reverse jinx.
The Nick Burrow reverse jinx. Are
You and Nick are the
No, not when you're winning.
That was a
You can buy off right now.
I can choose how I want to do it.
52-yard attempt.
Choose.
The
you guys
are up
every fucking day.
14.
Fucking noodle arm faggot.
All right, so 40. So we can't get we can get touch and push.
Spenny, there's a question for you in the chat here. I'll put it up on the screen. Spenny, how do you decide on which touchdown props to take? What's your formula?
usually, if it's the guys that I go with the props, it's because they have a good matchup with the team. So I'll usually end up taking a lot of the guys that I go with the props. But then there's obviously just some outlier guys that are good kind of in the red zones. I tend to take a lot of tight ends because people go, a lot of the teams go for tight ends in the red zone there. And then there's kind of like those outlier, sneakier wide receivers, third string wide receivers, and things like that. You can get some good prices on that. Tend to get some prices on. So,
wow.
Yeah, it just all depends on the matchups and the teams and who they are, and tend to just kind of look at the values on each of them and see which ones are kind of a sneakier price there. But a lot of the time, it's because I like the matchup already with the props that I take earlier, so I ride with those for the touchdowns.
It's funny from the outside looking in. It's almost like you have a formula where you see like there's two guys that can get it done, and they do, and then you have long shots for a lot of guys that maybe one comes through and you end up like 10 units up, but at the very least your formula seems to show that the guys that you thought were the lower price guys get it done, and you're even money. You're either even or fucking bomb shot, and I like that. I like that play.
You know what I just saw off topic, but something not way off topic, but we always talk about the best bands of the 90s, Mike, on my show and stuff. You know who's getting inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year? We just talked about him. Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, geez.
That's crazy. They got in.
Dude, I went to see Sammy Hagar Saturday night in Clearwater. What a fucking show.
Okay,
really?
Question.
6 years old.
Are you Sammy Hagar or David Lee Roth, Van Halen?
No, it's Sammy Hagar, man.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Sammy Hagar.
Okay.
He had, Michael Anthony's with him, back in his Van Halen.
Well, I like what was Rock Candy when he said, what was the band that he sang that before?
That was
Montrose, right?
Montrose, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like his first one of his first songs.
I like that song a lot. Dude.
Yeah. He was great, man. Fucking they and there was George Thorogood opened up for him.
I've seen George. I've seen them.
And he's 73. So these guys are getting up there. But I'm telling you, the notes he hit for a 76-year-old guy.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
The Raiders get a kick return to the Raiders. The guy
on the 1 yard line
in the end zone. He ends up picking it up anyways, and he gets knocked down at the 1 yard line.
That's good for our score.
It could be.
He
actually pushed it back with his hand.
Guy, it rolled off his foot. It rolled off his hand. He gets back.
Get
He
the
picks
safety
it up.
and get it over.
What a dickhead.
It's going to be first down for the Raiders at the 1 yard line.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Shenanigans.
Unbelievable. That's it. Let's go. Let's get this under, boys. 26-14.
Damn,
Well,
I
we
wish
need
we
to
got
get
back
out
to
of the
end
end
zone.
zone.
That would have gave me my fucking 28 right there.
We had intersecting zeros tonight on this game.
Gerald Crow got
Intersecting
into
zero.
Chuck. I just saw a commercial. I don't know who else.
I'll tell you,
Somebody's hurt.
intersecting zeros have become a real thing. You know, I say it a few times, and then after a bunch of times, I'm like, fuck yeah, if I see that thing, why wouldn't you hammer it? Let's go.
Live total is 47.5.
It's been there for like the past 15 minutes. Yeah, it hasn't moved.
I mean, we're at 40. I think that's a good number. I think that's a good spot.
It is a good number.
Let me see what we got. Let me see if I
Lions team total is 29.5 and 14.5 on the 14.5 for the other team, whoever the hell they are. Team in white. The team I got the fucking hat on my head.
There you go.
The Raiders.
The Raiders. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that 47.5. Fuck him. Put me in the game.
That was a dumb play. Just run the ball out of the end zone. What are you doing, you dipshits? You have to punt in your end zone? Oh, my goodness.
Santa Anita race 5 Earl Sports Bets. The 16 horse, the horse's name is No Nay Mets.
What is it?
Santa Anita race 5 on Friday.
That's why he left.
You know what? I actually.
What?
Race 5 Razor on Friday?
Yeah, he likes to bet names, and it's got Mets in the name. So.
Oh, man, I got you.
Why are they throwing out of the end zone? Get some.
Yeah,
get
throw
some
out the end zone. This way you get a holding penalty.
Garoppolo looks beaten up. He's a little bit hurt.
There's a flag
Trying to shake
on
it
the
off.
defense. Something on the defense.
It's going to be a penalty on the defense. It looks like a roughing the
passer.
Oh, come
They
on.
always bail him out.
Get out. Give him some room.
Always
There he is.
bail him out.
There's Earl.
Great call. This is where we get the backdoor cover. Backdoor cover. Here it comes.
Fuck you, Razor.
Why would you go low on the QB, you dumbass?
Who's their back? Fucking
Where's
back
the cerebral? Fucking think above your head or your shoulders.
Ooh, that look kind of nasty, actually.
Oh,
Here we
nice.
go. Here we go.
Kobe.
Fresh set of downs first.
Kobe, 19 yards.
The 18-yard line.
Aiden O'Connell, that's right.
Here we go.
Dude from Purdue.
Garoppolo looks back. He fades around the pocket. He finds a guy, and he finds his open receiver at the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. It's a Mayer's completion. Is my same game parlay still alive? I stopped watching.
So is Baffert going to win the juvenile race? Probably so.
I haven't even looked yet. I need to take a look at the
Prince of Monaco. Muth. You said who was scratched? Razor, was anybody scratching that juvenile race?
Which race is that?
The mile and 16th, the big race for the 2-year-olds, the Colts.
Oh, that's on Saturday.
Oh, that's Saturday?
Is that Saturday?
No, juveniles are all Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the race. I'm sorry. I just got it by the category. But Baffert's got Muff 2 for 3, a grade 1 and 2 grade 3s. And he broke his maiden at a win. And then Prince of Monaco, 3 for 3 with Pratt, grade 1 and a grade 3.
Santa Anita race 8.
Huh?
That's Santa Anita race 8.
That's race 8. Yeah. Prince of Monaco looks nice in that race. He's probably going to go pretty short, I imagine. But there's some tough competition there. But Baffert's got 2.
We are 3-1, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs in this
End of the
Texas Rangers Arizona game. Let's go.
It's over.
3-1, 2 strikes, 1 ball. Are they going to strike them out?
Yep.
Let's go.
Boo.
Winning days happen eventually, right?
There we go.
They do come along, yeah, man.
Yesterday was good. Today hasn't been good.
It's 7 out of 8 days that have been in the red, and this is
The
probably
only
the worst
scratch
of
in
them all.
that race, Big Ragu, was Johannes Brahms.
Whose horse is that?
All right.
O'Brien.
1st and 10, 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
On the dirt.
Las Vegas.
Shipper there.
Here we go.
Yeah, don't. He ain't got a shot now.
My God. Jimmy Garoppolo just looks like a fucking useless.
O'Brien in the 5 furlong race will probably be good on the grass.
Anything on the grass, yeah.
And the mile. You
guys got PPs?
I guarantee you on the mile race on Saturday, if there's 8 shippers, there'll be a bunch. There'll probably be 14, 15 horses that race. I bet they get 6 out of 8 positions.
I like to bet the shippers.
Hey, Mike M, if you could highlight Londo's message, just so I can laugh at him because his Arizona team lost. He's an Arizona fan. Ha ha! Your team's trash. Fucking bums. You catch the under, but the Snakes lost.
That was a hedge, Londo. That was your hedge, right?
Fucking bum. I like it. Let's go, boys. Everybody's got something on the line here tonight. We're on the sports equinox. We keep going. Here we go. The Raiders, 3rd and 20.
Do we cash the Rangers right now?
4th and 10.
Yeah, the Rangers cashed. Yes, Dave. And the under. Rangers and the under, Dave.
There we go.
Got 'em, baby.
Every time they put the camera
Terrible
on
day for the Diamondbacks in the over. The Ducks might be my only win today.
Dave, let me see. I mean, I am not the producer extraordinaire, but let's go. Let's find some spots here. Here we go, Dave.
Pay that man his money.
And Dave, wait.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Yeah, Dave, let's go, baby.
Garoppolo sacked. Turnover on down.
Garoppolo in the red zone.
On the Raiders, 28.
Let's go, Red. Whoa.
Why did they go for it there?
That's a stupid call. Why?
Why the fuck did they go for it there?
Did I not give a tutorial about how
the over can hit? That's the only reason.
14 points.
I
know.
Get Detroit in the end zone again.
We can push it basically. What the hell?
Let's get Detroit in the end zone again here. The 6.5 minutes left. What the fuck was he doing?
Yeah. Well, this is what I'm talking about. I've never lost more bets with retarded calls than this week. I'm telling you.
McDaniels is a fucking moron. This is exactly why McDaniels can't be a head coach.
No, he sucks.
He's a fucking moron.
By 15. Another.
So you get a first down, then what? I mean, an idiot.
What I want to know is, I turned the game on for the first time. Why the fuck do these teams wearing the same fucking color almost?
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're in the red zone.
Just run the ball. Hold them to a field goal. That ain't going to happen.
If they fucking win this game by 15 points, I'm going to have to go clip another spot. I'd rather not.
If we can get Jameson Williams for a touchdown, that'd be nice, but we'll see. They're probably just gonna keep rushing it.
1st and goal at the 4.
Yeah, they're gonna work a little bit of clock. Put the nail.
I could see the backup. I could see that backup running back for the Detroit scoring here, which is not Craig Reynolds. I could see him getting a touchdown here.
Christ. All right, well.
Oh yeah, they're fucking at the 3-yard line, 2-yard line.
Yeah, the 4.
Yeah, they're gonna keep feeding Reynolds here. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I bet you.
Jeez.
Touchdown, nullified, penalty, offensive holding.
Okay, bring him back and then they got to throw it.
It was Reynolds.
You see? I fucking
So predictable sometimes.
call that shit, man.
First and goal from the 14.
All right, now you got to throw it. Now throw it to Jameson for the touchdown, please.
Let's go. Do something, Raiders.
Throw an interception in the end zone.
183 total yards for Gibbs.
Yeah, he's done for a night.
Beast mode. You know, especially knowing that your boy was out of that game. What a great spot.
Yeah, crazy good.
The best is watching celebrate and then looking up and there's a.
You know what kills me about these holding penalties? They can drop the flag on every play if they want it.
Yeah.
Any play they can drop it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. They pick and choose.
What a fucking game. Let's get this under, boys. We're at what, 40?
The ball, second and goal, 3-yard gain for Gibbs.
Hold them back, get a field goal. Let's go.
Gibbs is back in.
The 11.
Keep running it.
That's all you need is a field goal, right, Ragu?
Yeah, it's a field goal. Field goal's good.
I bet you they'll hold him to a field goal now.
Why would you? I mean, okay. I'm not a coach. Why wouldn't you just run and kick a field goal? It's a 2-score, right? 8? No, actually, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. 6-6. No, it's not.
You get touchdown and a field goal. I mean, touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Game.
It's still a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
Second and goal from the 11. Raiders call timeout.
Oh, wow. That's stupid.
What the fuck happened?
Waste your timeouts. That's real good.
Yeah, waste them. We're down by 2 scores.
30
More of a reason to run the ball.
Gibbs, 3 yards.
More of a reason to run the ball.
Timeout number 2 by the Raiders.
What are they doing? There's a lot of time left.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah, but you have to call timeouts right now because
I'll tell you what happened. McDaniels fucking happened. That's what happened.
No, you have to call
timeouts. Go fuck yourself.
If you don't call timeouts, they're gonna waste what 2.5 minutes of the clock.
That's a good point. What is it? It's 40 seconds.
Field goal is still a 2-possession game. Now you have 5 minutes to score 2 touchdowns instead of 3.5 minutes to score 2.
Yeah, they could waste almost a minute and a half. Yeah.
Genius, I say.
Actually, then 120. You're right.
4th and goal, incomplete.
Nice.
It was to Sam Laporta.
Laporta.
Of course, they're gonna go for it.
4th and goal from the 8.
Now he looks like a genius, huh?
Dude, how did he drop that? What is going on with these guys? Are these professionals? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yep, field goal team coming on.
What I want to know is why you passed the ball. He missed it. Wide right. Oh my god.
Really?
Oh my god.
Back door.
Oh my.
I'm calling shenanigans.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Dude, that is fucking horrible.
It's fucking
No,
brutal,
man.
man.
That's
They've
fucking
been so
horrible.
fucking brutal.
Wow.
26-yard field goal, he missed.
Well, Ragu's on a team-toe Logan.
The league is becoming a college league.
That's a
It's like,
joke.
you're better off betting college.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, fuck yourself.
You don't get to miss a field goal like that ever.
I mean, come on. They should be up by fucking. They should have about fucking 50 points on the board right here.
I totally agree.
That's
I
horrible.
mean, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Wow.
Unfucking real. I mean, I've been getting some bad fucking beats of late. Bad.
I mean, I'm on the.
Keep firing, assholes!
We could have both cashed there easy. I was rooting for you to get that fucking field goal.
Yeah.
Keep firing is right. You might hit one sooner or later.
What the fuck?
What the fuck was that? I don't even know what I just saw.
Fuck, what
I mean,
the
you come
fuck?
up empty after all that shit.
Hey, let's go under, boys. I know everybody's on the under. Let's go. Let's go. We got that under.
Why is it on the 20 all of a sudden? Is that where they were?
Shouldn't be.
Well, no, it was a missed field goal, so you get where the.
Were they on the 20?
Go run down where the ball was.
It should be where the ball was.
Two.
What?
Or they consider it a touchback.
Yeah, why was it on the 20? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe they changed the rule.
Big play, the Raiders are on their own
Fumbles,
40.
they pick it up. There we go. First down. Oh, Garoppolo gets an incomplete.
Hey, anyone in the chat can tell us why they put it on the 20-yard line. It would be nice to know.
I have no clue.
Were they on the 20 when they kicked it? I didn't know that. I thought
No, but don't you go from where the spot of the kick is?
But they started on the 20 though. Didn't you see that?
Did I see what?
They were on the 20-yard line. They started with the ball.
What the fuck happened?
Exactly.
This is why you're not a good producer. You're like Dylan, playing videos over people talking. You'll learn eventually. I don't give a fuck what the rule is. Let's just get this fucking under.
Here we go. Big play down the field. LA, Las Vegas Rams throw it down the left-hand side.
George says George says because if your kicker sucks that bad, they move it to the 20 as an insult.
You deserve to put it on the fucking 20 because you suck.
There you go.
Here's 10 for good measure. Now put that up your ass.
Oh, sacked again, Garoppolo.
That's right.
Nice throw.
4th and 17.
Go for it, Garoppolo. Go for it, baby.
They're at the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Punt it.
Where's your timeouts now, asshole?
Barney says Adams was wide open.
Wide the fuck open.
Where's your timeouts now?
He was open for about 30 yards.
You and Barney, you Packers lovers, wish you still had him, huh?
Oh, I just saw a way horrible pass.
You can't throw between the hashes. You
Touchdown.
schmuck. I mean, that's the only way you can throw is between the hashes.
Here we go.
The hash.
4 minutes left in the game. It's a big spot right now.
I hope they're punting 4th and 17.
Of course they're punting. If he goes
Oh,
for
it's a 2-score game. You never know, and it's still McDaniels we're talking
Get
about.
about 8 yards. Go to the 2-minute warning. Kick the fucking field goal and give the ball back to the losers.
They're going for it.
No.
Yep.
Are they?
Yep.
They got it.
We needed that.
No, he's short. 12 yards. Dang it.
He's short.
Get infected.
He was close.
They're on the 45-yard line.
Can he get to the 50?
Let's get Ragu's field goal. That's all we want.
That's all. I just want 3 fucking measly points for the past, 9 minutes?
Keep firing, assholes.
Adams is pissed. He was open on that one play.
I tell you what, this has been fucking entertaining, I can tell you that. Look at shake your head there.
Adams is pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, he had 6 points if he hits him in stride.
Yeah.
Can't fuck
Total yards, Raiders 163.
Yeah, just garbage.
Look at Detroit's yards, 475.
Fucking
475 yards for Detroit. Are you kidding?
There's like 4 players on the Raiders that have they all have 19 receiving yards. There's like 4 of them that have 19 receiving yards.
Raiders took their final
You
timeout.
know about equality and diversity over there, I guess, huh?
Fucking unbelievable.
Shit.
2nd and 8 on the Raiders 42.
Lay down. Lay down.
Yeah, they get 1 first down, the game's going to be over.
Yeah.
Well, they
3rd and 3. At the
Oh,
30.
there you go.
hold
They
them.
need to stop here.
How much time is left?
A little over 3 minutes.
It's going to click down. It's going to click down to 240-ish.
Watch, they're going to go down, kick a field goal. Raiders are going to go down, score a touchdown. The over is going to
It's 40 minute. Yeah, it's going to be around 240-ish, 245.
If they stop him, how long of a field goal? That's a pretty long one, but they got to attempt it, right?
No, they don't have to.
They don't have to. But
it's not like the Raiders have fucking done anything.
But
4th and 2 at 36.
They have to score and get a 2-point convo, so as well.
We need them to get a field goal.
You got to kick a field goal here.
Let's try it.
All right,
but who knows?
Listen, I'm expecting a miss.
They stopped it. They stopped
it. Make the fucker, and I'll be happy.
They're going to take it down to the 2-minute warning, and that's it. Well, here's the other thing. You don't want to do that.
First down.
If you get first down, then the game's over. Yeah.
So they say, hey, we can put it away with the first down.
And they might do it because they're up and they're on their side of their field. Yeah, that sucks.
And I'm coaching. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, me too, actually. And I hate to.
It's not like your defense has stopped them all night long. It's not like they've had it shown that they.
Yeah,
but
they're beaten down. They're fucking demoralized. They're tired. They're like, you know what? We lost. We're getting ready. We're thinking about the plane ride home. Get the first.
But down. You never know. You never know. There's always that opportunity. Which is not. If Adams was open there, then he can get open again. So just takes one play, change the game.
Canadians tied at 1. There we go.
All right. Coyotes are up 3-1, eh?
Yeah. No, that game looked good and then turned to shit real fucking quick.
Yeah. It's still early though. They're
should be minus 190 favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Guess so.
I need Montreal to do something.
Justin Villegas has the game script. Now we need to score every 50 seconds. Fumble score, onside kick score. We back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good luck with that.
I would be sick if that happened.
I mean, so we're making the NFL into a 2-minute game now.
That would be.
Go back another fucking 58 minutes.
I can't believe we even saw an onside kick recovery this year at all. They got that one in the Cards game.
The Ravens game.
Yeah, I couldn't believe we saw one all year long. That was crazy. It's because they changed the rules, so it's so much harder to do it now.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to get super creative with it.
It should be hard to do. I mean, how many other sports allow you a gimme when you're down? You know what I mean? There aren't any. The onside kick is an extra gimme chance to come back. You don't see that in other sports. Except for the XFL, which has that.
It's not like they did it. It's not like they did it because of how easy or whatever it was. It's because of the injuries. That's the only reason why they made it harder.
No, I get that, but they shouldn't even. The onside kick maybe shouldn't even be there. I don't know. It adds an extra element. It's ingrained in football, but basically it's a gimme. It's a gimme. They should make it 20 yards or 15. Play action pass.
A little bit of a boot style kick versus a ball trying to take the big hop. Then you have to
first down lines.
First down, game over.
Yeah, I figured that.
That sucks.
I figured.
Under.
Well, we could have got it under with a field goal too. We got to whenever we want to win.
The props were not good tonight. That's all right.
I mean, that was a high percentage play right there.
Should have just fucking smashed Gibbs props. I should just rolled with that all night long. At least got the over with his
plus 16
Our guy Ron Crawford giving us the look tomorrow.
What a hard luck fuck tonight, man. Really.
Yeah.
Lose the under. I mean, like the way it went down, or not lose it, but tie it. Push is a win in my book. Right, guys, pushes a win more.
It is. It's a tough.
You get something like that happens, and You cap it the right way.
Looking at the rest of my plays today, a push is a win.
Coyotes.
Yeah.
Just won.
There you go.
Of course, 4-1.
Shine a little positivity on the situation. There's always tomorrow, my friend, and the next day, and the next day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
We're running a marathon here,
It's
my
a
friend.
sprint and a
Oh
marathon.
yeah.
It's a
Oh,
sprint
yeah.
and a marathon.
Oh yeah. Yesterday was great. Today not so good, but that's the way she goes, and we go on to the next day.
You can go on that 22-2 run, then all of a sudden you can go on that fucking 0-15 real quick.
I'm on the
yeah.
0 and 15 right
So
now.
you know
I'm
we've
on
been,
that type of
we've
run.
been there,
It'll-
done
yeah.
that. So your cap is good, man. You'll straighten shit out. It'll come right back to you.
So what I want to know is this,
I
though.
hope so.
So now we've seen this experiment. We know that this primetime full game under is a thing. We've been on it for a season and a half now because it's halfway through the season. We've been on it, and it's over 60%. And now this first half deal, are we off of this now?
The
Because
first
what
half it hasn't been friendly. I'm saying
what we've seen is first half go on over.
First half's been about even this year because I've had a couple other games that first half under
Even loses to the juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What
it's
I'm
not
trying to say is
not 60% like the full games. No, yeah.
No.
I'm probably retarded for betting them, but that's
No. That's not what I'm not trying to call you out. What I'm trying to say is what we're seeing is this: first halves might be overs, a full games might be unders for these primetime games. It's happened so much this year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
And we've seen first half unders and second half overs, and the games still stay under.
Yeah.
So this year it's the opposite ways. We're seeing more first half lean towards the over now, but the games are still staying under. So
Yeah.
either way, like you said, the full game under is still
Full game primetime Thursday, Sunday night, Monday night have been.
you're making coin if you're hitting 60%. Something like that is pretty solid.
Nick and I have bet it for the last NFL season. We did from the first game on, and we've done it all the way every game until now, every single game for a season and a half. And so now it begs the question: do you jump on the train now? I don't know.
Well, hey,
all right. Well, let's
keep doing it till you lose. You know, so it becomes not a thing anymore.
let's roll them around the horn. Let's see what I do as a producer here. I'm not a producer extraordinaire, but I want to start out here. We'll get our first guy here. Spenny Penny Bombs. We had a big night tonight. I know we didn't hit the touchdown props, but my God, you killed it. A bunch of spots all over the place. Where can everybody find you? What's up, my guy?
Yeah, catch me at @Penningy_8 on Twitter. And, I usually pop in, try and do these Thursday night streams here with, the Monday night streams and usually the Thursday night stream if I can. And then, pop on there with Jimmy, sometimes with the Pub Hub for the Sundays during the morning there. But yeah, try and I'm on here as much as I can. Always love being online and being live with you guys, and always love seeing everybody in the chat. So appreciate everybody for showing out, and have a good night, guys.
My
all right,
God. Penny Bombs, Ragu. We're gonna move you to the next spot here.
You're pretty good with that shifty shit going on, man.
I'm
that.
trying, my
Good,
guy. I
good,
appreciate
good.
you recognizing
Hey,
it,
so-
but my
I know our guys are going out west. Razor, G, all the guys on the West Coast are going to have a time out there at Santa Anita. I wish I was with you guys, but I'm going to be close, but no cigar. I'm going to be out in Nevada come Thursday till Sunday. Then I'm going back home. But my wife turned 60, so I got a happy wife, happy life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to be doing there. And this weekend I split on the action with the games. Today I went 0-1, not too great, but I'll be back probably with Jimmy next Wednesday, and then I'll be wherever DJ's in Cabo. So he and we're going to link up remotely to do our show on Saturday, 10:30 on the Hoop Banging side, and then if I can sneak on Sunday and just I'll be in the chat one way or the other. So I'll be linking up with Razor with those guys out west somehow through the show with you and Jimmy, and then Sunday probably in the chat, and then look for some college plays on Saturday, and then we'll see you back on the regular in a couple weeks.
There he goes. We're going to go rolling right around the horn. Shout out to our guy, Big Ragu. The guy is leading the charge in the NFL Pub Hub. If you're not following him, you're missing cash. Let's go to our next guy here, Nick Earl. Nick Earl's up there. He's got his Ducks jersey on. Big Ducks win tonight.
Yeah, shout out to the only team that did me any good tonight. All right. Yeah. Earl Sports Bet Show tomorrow morning. That's it.
All right.
Go get him, Earl.
Don't
worry about it, brother. You got this shit. All the confidence in the world in you.
A man of few words. We're going to roll to our next guy. This guy does everything all the time. He's on stream every day of the week. Look at this guy here. Picks from Dave. What's up, brother?
Well, I'll tell you this. If you're trying to be the guy that's trying to catch an over in these primetime games, good luck. You've been trying to do it for a year and a half. I'm going to ride it, and I don't know how many losses in a row I'll need to have not to be on it because we're already at 60%, maybe 6 or 7. But we are 5-0 last night and tonight on PSR streams for the football games. Absolutely crushing it. Jimmy Garoppolo, 3.5 yards over rushing. Give me a break. What was that? I just feel bad that I wasn't on stream to give it out, but it was posted for my plays. But either way, shout out to Mike for having this, by the way, filling in for Jimmy and what was going on there. Shout out to the chat. Picks from Dave on Twitter, Picks from Dave on YouTube. We do a show on Friday night live stream. We do an all day Saturday stream. If you're not watching, and this is what if this is a thing, if I go to LA, I don't know what I'm going to do, but either way, we will have the stream on Saturday all day, every Saturday, starting at noon Eastern. All the college games until it ends, unless it's a Hawaii game. We know we're not staying up till midnight or after midnight. But either way, thanks guys for watching. What was that? Midnight
special.
Yeah. Well, if it's early enough, we'll do it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Shout out to everyone. Best of luck, and we'll see you on Thursday.
There's our guy, Picks from Dave. Of course, you guys know him. You love him. I don't know what he's doing down there. Maybe he's packing the pipe. I'm not sure, but here we go. It's our guy, Razor. Fucking guy does everything. He's cashing all over the place. Razor, where can everybody find you, my guy?
You guys know where to find me. Razor Sharp Picks. Be short and sweet. Find me, Razor Sharp Picks, on all social medias. Racing with Razor tomorrow. Live Santa Anita this week. Razor Sharp Picks.
There he goes. I'll tell you what. I'll throw myself on the big screen here. We can't finish off a big live stream without everybody cashing tonight. We got tons of action all over the place. Last call, Pub Sports Radio. We've been making money. I'll tell you what. Watch your boy tomorrow. Racing with Razor. There's going to be a special guest. He likes to call the scraps. I don't want to hear it. I'm telling you, I'm going to be there. Let's go.
I call bullshit.
Cash it.
What are the odds that he actually shows up?
It's like Keith throwing up the Delaware Park.
He can't help himself.
Everybody's had enough to say. We're all done with this.
I got a better chance of seeing Earl at Santa Anita.